The fuck is this?
It's not that good, but people are just excited that he's back.
Hold on, let me hear it.
Come on, you know who this is.
It's not Phil Collins.
No.
Hold on. You said he's back.
He's back. He hasn't put out an album in like 25 years.
All right, let me hear this. Hold on.
Yeah, the song kind of sucks.
John Parr.
No.
Okay.
As soon as he does a little bit of
Michael
a high
Bolton.
note. No.
No.
As soon as he does
Michael.
like a little higher version, you'll get it. Because not many people can sing like this high. Fuck is...
Well, I'm actually shocked that you're not getting this. They suck. Good morning, everybody. It's the Knockem Comedy Radio Show coming at you on govsradio.com, live from Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown, the world-famous Governor's Comedy Club, where all the big guys got their start. All the guys that matter play here. Damn it. Right here at Governor's Comedy Club. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Here in Levittown, Long Island, New York, it is hot, it is raining, it's yucky.
Yeah, it's humid. I actually got out of the car in the morning and my glasses fogged up just getting out of the car. I was like, ah.
Because you looked at my butt.
I was surprised it rained, though.
You were surprised it rained?
I wasn't anticipating rain this morning. I thought it all happened last night, and all of a sudden it comes dumping down rain this morning.
Well, yeah, it was crazy last night. There was a big, giant, crazy lightning storm. It was wild.
I was out dancing in that last night.
Were you dancing in it? Is that what you said? That's
Yep.
cool. Derek and Anthony are here. The Long Island Puppet Theater has joined us once again, and they brought puppets this time. Yay! So who's that?
This is Kirby. He's our mascot over at the Puppet Theater.
Kirby. Hello, Kirby.
Hello there.
All right, before I go any further, before we do anything, I hold in my hand
Oh.
A secret.
Oh, no.
addressed to Derek Mutispaw.
Yes.
Mr. Derek Mutispaw.
Yes.
There you go,
fancy.
sir.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh, see that? He's a mind reader. He knew what it was.
Well, I've seen all the pictures on internet, of all,
Yeah, you
all
have,
the,
you
all
stalker
the, all
creep.
the envelopes lined up top to bottom, and I'm tagged in there somehow mysteriously. I'm not sure how I am because I continually get alerts to the fact that people are commenting on this picture that Robin has posted of you, and I'm like, Robin's posted no picture of me, but yet I keep finding out all these things. So this is great.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
I bet you it's autographed.
Should I open it now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'll open it now.
They want to see.
I mean, you know what it is already. But.
I know what it is, but Kirby doesn't know what it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have no
okay.
clue.
See, we missed the puppet last time. I'm really happy the puppet's here. What's his name again?
Kirby.
Kirby. Nice to meet you, Kirby.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Cool.
Why is Kirby the mascot? as opposed to one of the other
autographed.
guys.
Yeah.
It is autographed? Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's nepotism, but he might be my favorite.
Oh, you're going to upset the other puppets.
But he is also one of the first puppets that I ever built.
okay.
He had a really good response with the short that we did for kind of introducing him. And he was also the first puppet that I built a second version of. So this is the second version of Kirby.
Oh.
And he just feels like a really good fit at the theater. He's bright and colorful, and everybody responds really well to him.
Yeah, that's cool. And where'd the name come from?
Okay. Honestly, I was kind of strapped for a name, and my mom had a Kirby vacuum cleaner. I was like, okay, I'm just going to steal the vacuum's name.
Wow.
Nice vacuum cleaner. I have to say, she's got good taste. It is. It's a good vacuum cleaner.
You're up on your vacuum brands. huh?
Yeah, well, you know how I research everything. So
You do
whenever I
research
need
everything.
anything, I ended up going with, I think it's called a Beck or something. A Ricky Beck vacuum cleaner. It's lighter. Kirby's are heavy.
All right.
Ricky Beckson's like second baseman from the Phillies in the 50s.
Really?
No, it just sounds like it.
Oh, okay.
Now, coming to the ring, it's Ricky Beck.
Number 21. So the Long Island Puppet Theater about to celebrate its 3-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Now that's 3-year anniversary under your domain,
Yes.
under your
3 years
leadership,
under us, and
since you took it over.
21 years in Hicksville.
Really, it's been that long?
Yeah.
Holy
Puppet theater's old
moly.
enough to drink.
Well, Kirby's gonna get drunk. No, kids, we're just kidding, kids. No drinking for Kirby. So what did? So all right. So 3 years. Celebrations, plans. What's happening?
We're gonna have a big celebration on July 21st, this coming Sunday, from noon to I think about 5 p.m.
Holy moly, that's a long
It just
time.
keeps getting longer and longer. We have an incredible lineup of performers, musicians, puppeteers. Mr. Pop and Twist will be there.
Nice. Why is that a sure?
No.
Is that a surprise?
No. I'm a big personality, as we all know. But I'm all about the other people who are going to be there. You know, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No,
No,
seriously.
he's right. He's a team player.
Come
Absolutely.
on.
You know, I mean, it's
People are excited to get out there and see you.
it's great, and it's more common for Mr. Pop and Twist to appear at the Puppet Theater than it is for some of these other acts
That
to
is
appear
true.
at the Puppet Theater.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, if I'm a draw and you'll come out and have a fun time because I'm there, great. But if you get to see other people because you came out to see me, that's even better. That's it.
Sure. He is a draw. I mean, we do it. We do it here. We say all the time, he's coming. Derek's coming. We invite him all the time because everybody wants to see him.
It's big personalities. A lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Big personality is the best way to describe me, I think.
Just, it's like a Santa Claus type thing.
Right.
People just,
Don't
wanna
believe
see.
he's real till they see him.
That's right.
So has anyone done that, the Face app to like make yourself look older?
Yes.
No, I haven't because I don't want the Russians to have my photos.
Yeah.
I used somebody
right.
else's account.
There you go.
I don't want anyone. I don't want to know what I'm going to look like. But Tony did it, and he looks like Santa Claus completely.
Well,
You did.
did I?
Yeah. Like both me and Zach said at the same time, Santa.
Well, I wasn't going to show you mine. I'm going to show you this one instead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to. We'll keep that up there for a few
He
minutes.
looks like a demented congressman.
I told him he looks like Phil Donahue.
I thought he said.
So in response, he said more like Fat Donahue.
Fat Donahue.
He said it, not me.
I said he looked like Ed McMahon.
Actually, yeah, I see that. Actually, yeah, I see him.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. The glasses aren't quite thick enough for Ed, but
Yeah.
I could. Hey-oh!
Yeah, everybody's getting into that app, huh?
Yeah. It
Face
took
app.
off, which is why, if you're a conspiracy theorist, the Russians have access to all your photos.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Photos,
What?
personal
And you
information.
didn't hear about that? That's the whole point. Like the app,
No.
the app comes
The app's
from a
free.
company. It's a free app.
Yeah.
The app comes from a company that has ties to a Russian a software company. And so the issue, it's being said, is that by giving the rights and access to the app to your phone, you're giving these photos you're taking are getting sent to this software company and can be used for whatever reasons they want to use them for.
People are going to be making passports for people to leave Russia with my face
You know
on
what?
it.
It's possible.
You should take a picture of Kirby and see what he looks like when he's older.
I wonder if that'll work. Me, I'm always worried. I'm going to go bald.
So they don't get anything but your photo.
Right.
All your photos.
Oh, right.
So
well,
all
whatever
right,
you reference, whatever
so we
you're
have
adding.
so we have to worry about that as we post endless photos of ourselves on a place like Facebook.
You have to worry about it anywhere.
Right.
Absolutely.
But the app is free.
Well, that's the whole
It
point.
goes to Russia. You're not
Oh.
paying attention.
Facebook has its own set of problems right now.
Like
Because what happened because Zuckerberg's in with Congress right now talking about the
Isn't
fact
he
that
always?
he's in danger of having to pay a very large chunk of money.
What's large to him?
Well, it's large to me. We're talking in the millions of dollars
For what, though?
That's
What-
like an
what-
afternoon
for
days of work for
misappropriation
him.
of the photos that people have posted on Facebook. He
To Russia.
Not no, not
Oh,
oh,
sorry.
Sally, not Russia. Not everything's about Russia, you know.
Oh, okay.
No, the Russia thing is different. That's just the app. But Facebook has had its difficulties over the years because when they started to monetize Facebook to the level that it did, they did not inform the people who were using Facebook that it was a monetized service, and then they were being basically Facebook was profiting off of what you were putting on Facebook. They were taking photos and promoting or taking this and that, whatever, without that's why you see that crazy meme go around every couple of months on Facebook about this is Facebook. Today's the day, the last day that Facebook and the BS thing, but it's all based in truth. It's just posting on your Facebook page that you don't want them to use their photos will do absolutely nothing.
Right.
That's why me never give out personal information. Me tell everybody me I'm Derek Muterspaw.
We look exactly the same.
So handsome.
Do people go up to you, Kirby, and say, "Hey, are you Derek?"
Oh, not very often. They ask me to twist a balloon, and me have no way of doing it.
So yeah, Kirby, you're looking forward to the 3-year anniversary party this weekend?
Oh, yes, it's going to be so much fun.
What are you going to do there, Kirby? You going to sing
Me?
and dance for everybody?
No. Me, I'm going to greet all me guests. We're going to have some cake.
Ooh.
It's going to be a wonderful time.
Do you eat cake, Kirby?
Me love cake.
Oh, so where does
Do
it
you
go?
like cake?
Where do you go? Where does it go when when you put it in your mouth? There.
First in me mouth,
Yeah.
then in me tummy.
Everywhere else.
And who else is joining you for the celebration there, Kirby?
Oh, so many people. We have,
Hold on, bring it up.
Oh, yes, please. We have Dennis Carter Jr. He brings some of my favorite puppet friends.
Dennis Carter Jr.
Yes.
Okay, Kirby, look at me.
Oh, jeez. Thank you.
Who is Dennis Carter Jr.?
Oh, he is a fantastic puppeteer and
puppeteer.
vaudeville actor. He's
Oh.
fantastic.
Yeah, he does a lot of great like throwbacks to Buster Keaton and the slapstick kind of.
comedy.
Yeah,
Nice.
He's my favorite.
He does. He also does a lot of the horror shows in the fall. The haunted houses and
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
Super spooky.
Yeah, he's one of those kind of guys. He's an all around kind of performer.
Nice.
Here we go.
Nicole Oliva.
Yes.
She is a mermaid.
Yes.
A mermaid?
among
A
other
real
things.
live mermaid.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Pete Jenkins from
He will not
England
be there.
said
Oh, will he be there?
ventriloquism on the radio.
Oh, me wish. Mr. Anthony is not good at not moving his mouth. Always moving. Always nonsense.
It's puppeteering and not ventriloquism. There's a difference.
Well, yeah. Well, is that you? Yeah, is it the old classic thing where you're holding the puppets up here and they don't see you, or you? Or is it like
for Kirby,
this?
it's sometimes we'll hold puppets like him up from the pit in our stage. That's for some of our hand puppets, but predominantly we do marionette theater. So we're up above on a bridge, and we'll be lowering them down onto the stage.
Oh.
So for the 3-year, we're opening with our Alice in Wonderland marionette show.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. I'm Alice in Wonderland. Okay.
Yes.
Alice, wow. I think the last time you were here, I don't even think we talked about that marionettes. I forgot. I kind of forgot about marionettes. And I would think, that can't be easy, right?
No.
It looks like people just playing with strings, but it's really not because you got to move the mouth, you got to move the arms, you got to move them around.
A lot of the ones that I use don't have a moving mouth mechanism.
Okay.
We do a lot of our marionette shows like a storybook, so we'll have a sort of omniscient narrator character. Although in Alice, the narrator is the Cheshire Cat, so the narrator is both on and off stage.
Wow.
So we'll have the narration, and we'll have the puppets usually acting out what's happening.
Okay. Wow. And how far up, or is it really?
I'd say we're probably about 4 or 5 feet up, and then the strings going down from there.
Right. And is that like a standard height? I don't know if there even is a standard height.
I don't think there is one. I think it's so subjective.
Because the reason I'm asking, because I would think the higher you up, the higher up you are, the harder it must be to control the strings, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to get too high, but you have to be out of sight.
Yeah, have to
Right.
be out of sight. I like the illusion that the strings just keep going upwards, so there's
Right,
no real
sure.
idea of where the puppeteer is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
But
I
every
bet.
string is a different piece of the puppet, so any movement at all just changes how the puppet's going to move.
Sure. And do you do? And forgive me. I mean, I think we covered a lot of the stuff last time, but we're going to do it again anyway because we're promoting the 3-year anniversary here. Where do you find the puppeteers? Do you train them yourself? Are there classes, or
So
do you
right
not
now-
need a class? I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about it other than the last time we talked. So
Right now, it's predominantly myself and my younger brother.
Okay.
So we've been working together for the last 3 years to do all the shows that we do there. Any other puppeteers that we have, they come in as freelance. Usually they'll bring their own shows. Sometimes I'll have other puppeteers join me for our shows, and it's just a matter of teaching them the show itself.
Okay.
Because no matter how a puppet's built, whatever puppeteer builds it, they're always going to function differently. And
So-
just because I can work my marionettes doesn't mean I'm going to be adept at working somebody else's.
okay, but a show like Alice in Wonderland, then it's you and your brother just running around to control all the different.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland was the
Holy
first
moly.
puppet show that I built for the theater.
Yeah.
So it's a nice kind of throwback to our first year where we only did the opening 10 minutes of it. But this year we're doing the whole show. And is one of our biggest. I got a little too ambitious. I think there are 17 puppets in it. So it's us running back and forth, switching, using 2 puppets at a time.
So you need a
you're-
lot of
and you're-
room.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And you're always on one ground. Like, are you ever like above the stage?
For Alice in Wonderland, we're always above, but we do have shows where sometimes I'll be on the bridge and he'll be in the pit, so we're using marionettes and hand puppets.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's a multi-layer stage. It's,
Right, so you need a lot of room up there to move around.
Yeah, I wish we had more.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't even think about that. I always assumed it was one person per puppet. I didn't realize. So what do you do? So when you're not working a particular puppet, what is it? You just take the controls and hang them on something or something?
Yeah,
so it
we
doesn't
have
fall.
there's a series of hooks behind us. So we'll hang the puppets up on the hooks behind us. There's some off to the side of the stage. So usually there's one hook on the stage where the lead character goes. So Alice has her own hook. Then off to the side over the pit is where some of the other bigger characters like the Cheshire Cat and the Mad Hatter will go. And then behind us is a lot of the ensemble casts, like the card soldiers, the stuff for our tea party, and just some of the other kind of whimsical Wonderland characters.
Wow. Are you and just work with me on this. This may sound weird. Are you a Tom Petty fan? Do you know who that is?
I know who Tom Petty is. I just don't know
All right.
enough.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, the video from MTV, right?
Right. Yeah.
I figured maybe a little bonus performance at the end of the show would be like a recreation of that Tom Petty video.
I mean, yeah. Well, Kirby would like the cake part. That's for sure. Um,
I do get a lot of recreation requests. Apparently, at some point, Kiss did a promotion. I guess it was promotional photos for Rolling Stone with puppets made in their likeness.
Oh,
I
really?
can't tell you how many Kiss fans I get asking me to recreate them.
And you've done it or not?
I haven't.
Because a friend of ours put together the first Long Island Kiss Fest last year, and it was a huge success.
Yeah.
Those guys, what do they call their fan base? The Kiss Nation?
Army.
I think
Kiss
Kiss
Army.
Army. Yeah, those guys go nuts, man. They buy anything. They'll do anything for Kiss. You
Yep.
could cash in
Could
on
be a
that,
living.
man.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a rights and licensing thing now.
Oh, let them come after you. Who cares?
I don't know if
so
I can
you-
take down Kiss.
Well, you put some of that money aside for when they come after you. Throw them their percentage. You still make your money. Come on, Derek. You want to put that Starman makeup on?
this is Gene Simmons
That's pretty good.
from Kiss. I heard you're doing a puppet show. We get 10% of all the royalties.
That's it. 10%.
And the puppets. And your firstborn child.
And your mother.
Because this is Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Let's see. Pink Jenkins is between ventriloquism and puppeteering is the difference a hand up your butt. Yeah, I guess.
No,
Is that the difference?
I think both of them, cover your ears, Kirby. I think both of them, the puppets, will have a hand up their butt. Ventriloquism is just usually a trigger mechanism, and somebody like Kirby, my whole hand is making his mouth move.
Yeah, but ventriloquism isn't usually the hand in the back.
You
the
can do it
hole
in
is in the back.
You
Yeah.
could do hand puppets with the hand in the back too.
Oh, imagine that was real. Like we would just poop out of our back. That'd be good. You just do it as you're walking around. Yeah.
When you're doing a play, do you actually work off of scripts, or you and your brother have to know it so well? Because you're doing the voicing, and you're doing where their hands are. It's like everything. Do you follow a script, or you just like have it all memorized?
We do some of our the storybook marionette shows pre-recorded. So I'll bring in professional voice actors. They'll do the
good.
voices for the characters, and then
Because
it's
it
just
seems
a matter of-
overwhelming.
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
Yeah,
It seems like the more I'm learning, the more overwhelming it is.
But the benefit
Really.
of being up there where they can't see is you can have the whole script up
Yeah.
there. You can read along.
I've had that
That's
for
nice.
when I have guest puppeteers come in. They'll have the script set up there.
Sure.
And just follow along.
Oh, yeah, it's all sorts of cheating when it comes to.
Well,
theater.
yeah, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
cheating. It's just so many things to remember. I mean,
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't mean it as a bad thing when I said cheating. It's the tricks of the trade.
Did you ever hear the classic Laney Kazan story
no.
about
No.
having a script?
I don't know who it is.
Laney
Who's Lenny?
You don't know Laney Kazan?
Kazan?
No.
Laney
That's okay,
Kazan,
me don't either.
actress. She came up, primarily in the 60s and 70s.
Okay.
Broadway and in that kind of stuff, variety shows. Then towards later parts of her life, as she got older, her memory wasn't what it used to be. So what she would do is she did a show, and she had the stage hands. Every time she went to a different part of the stage,
They'd
they
have
had
a
a piece
thing?
of her script on it. Hidden.
Oh, is that right?
So behind this, behind that, and so they did, and it was a secret. No one knew. And then this one actor, I can't remember who the actor was who did the show with Lenny Kazan, was stunned to find out that literally her entire script was just in these different
Index
sections.
cards, like stuck to people's foreheads to read.
Taped to this, behind this, in a book. It was her script was everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Derek and I did a reading of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" last
Yeah,
year.
I saw
Oh, yeah,
that one.
we put it
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, and we had the script taped to the wall while we were trying to read because we couldn't hold the puppets and the book and
Right.
read it.
I had a book on my thighs, like my head over like this, and I was turning the pages, and I had Post-it notes put on the pages so I could grab them easier, and that was. I mean, it worked out great. I mean, I was very proud of it. It turned out great, but
And you probably memorized most of it. It's just nice to see that paragraph, like just a reminder of where you are,
Yes.
Yeah.
Greg DiFilippo is watching. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Greg.
I'm going to just change the subject quickly for 2 seconds because I saw Danielle Asher is watching, and I see
Hey, Danielle. She
And
was our guest on our show yesterday.
she was guest yesterday.
I missed
and
the show. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Nice
we'll
singer.
Let it
You'd like
fly.
her.
Wasn't she on Monday? Wasn't she
Yeah,
with,
she
with
was on
Joe?
Jam.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't with Joe on Monday. That was a giant.
She sang the
Parade.
Lisa Loeb song.
Okay.
Danielle Asher's watching, and Danielle has a lot of my respect because of what she does for a living. She's very involved, grassroots, community type things, and in my opinion, that's the only place things really get done for people is on the grassroots level. And I see Tony Chiarino is watching, so I just wanted to say hi to Tony. Because, again, talking about grassroots, Tony and I are coaches on a special needs baseball team. And I just wanted to just quickly say hi to him and wish the family of Doug Lang all the best. Doug Lang was our manager of the team. He was the guy that was in charge. And our season just ended about a month ago, and just a couple of days ago, Doug had passed away. The guy was... I didn't know the guy well, but he was in my book he was all right because Tony and I have kids that are in this league, this baseball league, and that's why we're there. And this guy Doug, he didn't have a kid there, and he was in his 70s, was not in great health, but he showed up every week carrying 2 bags of equipment, and just gave it all. He gave it his all, and again he had no personal connections to it. He just was doing it for the love and dedicating and. Just doing his best for a nice cause. So I just wanted to just mention him quickly because he's a hero. So and all the best to his family. Doug Lang passed away a couple of days ago. So Tony, I don't know if you knew Doug better than I did, but all my best to you. Sorry about that. And that's all. Just wanted to mention that really quick. So on that high note.
Was Respect is good, no matter what.
Absolutely. I just
That
felt
is very admirable.
looks like Uber is taking a toll on Eric. He looks a little yellow today. Yeah, Eric is on his way down to Delaware for a baseball little league tournament. So safe
just
travel.
didn't show up because he's scared of monsters.
Scared of monsters, but I think there is somebody missing. So I think somebody might have been a little scared to face Eric. But but she's here. She's with you now.
Oh, that Miss Anna?
Miss Anna, thank you. I forgot her name.
Yes. She is here in America.
Very
It's Very
nice.
nice to have her.
Did she bring somebody for Kirby? Did she set her up with one of her
Did
friends?
not. No
Kirby,
puppet friends for Kirby.
Kirby, have
Forever alone.
you forever alone? You had nobody on the horizon, no dates, nothing going on.
No, me too busy.
Too busy.
Too busy.
Oh, so you're not sad and alone or feeling left out or anything?
No. Me have all my friends at the puppet theater.
Oh, who
We're
is-
preparing for our big event. It is going to be a lot of fun.
Who are some of your friends at the puppet theater?
Well, me got all our performers. They are some of my friends. Some of my favorite princess friends will be there. Mm-hmm. So I'm always surrounded by wonderful people.
Nice, I like it. And what is your job going to be at the party, the festival? What do we call it? The anniversary celebration.
Our anniversary celebration.
Anniversary celebration. What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to stand there and look pretty.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
the face of the theater.
Is that hard to do? Stand there and look pretty? A lot of preparation involved.
No. Me just come out as I am.
Oh,
Always handsome.
and what you're like the Walmart greeter, or do you sing? Do you dance? What do you do?
No singing, no dancing. Me don't think me have the voice for it or the legs. But me going to say hello to everyone. Me going to mingle around, talk to all me new friends, me old friends.
Expecting a lot of people, are you?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I think last year we had over 100 people.
Nice.
So me hope even bigger this year.
I
Last
hope
year
so.
was crazy.
Good. Crazy is good.
Well, last year. Well, we have a the group that we put together for the vaudeville shows. Mm-hmm. It's a cross section of people on Long Island from a variety of talents and a variety of different things. So last year we had an aerialist, a Silks aerialist, and she actually brought the whole setup,
The entire
and
rig.
the entire rig, and set it up outside the theater, and was doing stuff for hours outside the theater.
Wow.
As well as having mermaids and the stuff happening inside. We had that crazy stuff happening outside.
It's just a ton of dedication.
Where do they
these
set up
people are-
outside?
We have a small blacktop section.
Do you? What, behind?
Right on the side of it, so that's good for like the
Oh.
aerialist. Our mermaid will be in a pool right in front of the theater. We have like
Wow.
a little picnic area. I think Rosemary Roberti will be doing face painting out in the courtyard as well.
Very nice.
And her husband Lance, who is an incredible character actor,
Yes.
he'll be there unveiling our brand new mascot.
Ooh,
not
I'm
too
excited.
Well, wait a minute,
early.
wait a minute. Whoa. What is that about? What do you mean brand new mascot? What, Kirby, you hear this?
Yes, it is very different. Not a puppet like me, but a big mascot character.
What do you need another mascot? Do I feel a little jealousy going on here?
No. You can never have too many friends.
Oh, so you're sharing the spotlight.
Different spotlight.
All right. What's this mascot's name?
Me can't tell you. It's going to be a
Oh,
big
it's a big
unveiling.
surprise. Oh, big unveiling. So we don't know anything about this person,
Big,
this
6
thing.
foot tall, big.
6 foot tall, big. Wow. I think it's gonna be Derek in an outfit.
I was thinking the same
It won't be me.
It will be Lance.
I promise you, it'll be Lance in an outfit.
Guess it was a secret.
That's what Lance does. You may have actually seen some of Lance's work in the past. He does
Zippy D, the Wonder
Zippy
Dummy.
D, the Wonder Dummy. He does a lot of conventions. It's like a Harlequin style jester character.
Okay.
But what's cool about it is he actually created a life-size version of the puppet. So at times he's portraying the Zippy, and at other times it's a puppet version of Zippy. You can't really
Zippy.
tell which one is which.
Oh,
so there's
wow.
sometimes
cool.
so there's sometimes where you think Zippy's sitting in a corner, it's actually Lance as Zippy, and he comes out and starts
I
moving,
literally fell for it
interacting.
last year.
Oh, yeah.
He had the dummy set up in the theater, and we were all getting ready for the event. And I'm talking to him about what the game plan is, and then he comes up behind me as the actual Zippy.
Yeah.
I've been
No
talking to
way.
the dummy.
No,
I'm the
yeah.
real
So
dummy
it's like
here.
it's like in those wax museums. museum sometimes, like Schwarzenegger, and it's actually them,
Yep.
and the people.
Yeah, it's
Really?
the
It's
same
just like
idea,
that?
but yeah, he does that. He does that.
I gotta find
He's a
this.
performance artist. He does he does a lot of good stuff with latex, and he built
Latex foam. He's
yeah,
one of the
he
most
and-
talented builders that I
Yeah,
know.
he and his wife do the convention circuit a lot, and they build these characters that people look for at conventions.
Yeah,
like
that's
Zippy
fantastic.
D. He does an homage to Caesar from Planet of the Apes, the original Caesar. So he actually has the original style of makeup they used for the chimpanzee look and everything.
Right.
And he has a couple other characters. It was like a Sky Patrol or some sort of it's something like that.
The
character.
steampunk-esque
Steampunk,
character, yeah. He's got a gargoyle that is just massive, and I would love to have him bring that around, but it's so hot to be in. It's
oh yeah,
all foam.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So we have So let me ask on a side note here. Chris Thomas was her show aired last night?
Was it last night?
I feel like it was a Wednesday we couldn't go to. So
I
I
thought
thought
it was-
maybe it was last night. I saw Chris. I saw
thought it was
you're
next week.
watching. If it was last night, call in and talk about it.
I thought it was last night. I thought it was next week.
Okay. All right.
she was on a game show, right?
She was on
She
a
was Match
yeah.
Game.
Ah.
And she was like sworn to secrecy, or they fire her and take all her money or something. I don't know.
No, I understand how that feels. I had to sign a big, confidentiality agreement when I did the Comic Book Men show, and I didn't even know there was no guarantee I was going to be on the show. So,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that they put that for her if there was
Yeah.
money on the line.
She said they talked about that more than anything.
Oh,
like
sure.
you can't ever say
sure.
anything to. And so of course, that's all she had to say to Eric, and then so Eric was like, "So."
Wednesday, July 24th.
Ah,
Chris Thomas.
that's my wife's birthday.
Nice.
Are you gonna sing hello to her?
We'll be out of town, so maybe we're going to Mystic, Connecticut for the family vacation.
I like that town. Have you been there?
We haven't been there in years. My son was probably 2 or 3 last time we were there, so you're looking at 10 years since we were there. My daughter's never been.
It's a cute little town,
Yeah.
and obviously Mystic Pizza is there.
Yeah, the aquarium is there. It's a great aquarium, and my daughter's all about that, so we're going for that. And then the seaport. Excuse me, the seaport's really nice.
Right.
And we're gonna do a couple days there.
Yeah, be
Just
nice.
get away for a little while. Celebrate my wife's birthday out of town.
Happy birthday to Alice.
Happy birthday.
Next. Yep, a week from yesterday. Yeah.
Trying to find Lance or Birdie stuff.
I'll find. Hold on.
And this is Sunday. Is this party?
Sunday,
Sunday.
July 21st. This week.
Nice.
It starts at noon and it'll go till about
Here.
5 o'clock.
Look up if you want to. Up a page that's available. It's Dark River Productions.
Dark River.
Yes, Dark River, one word.
That's a very dark name.
Dark River Productions is the emblem behind it, and you'll
Dark River.
get some photos that he does.
I know they do a lot of special effects for films and stuff on Long Island and
Oh, really?
wherever else they can go.
I can't believe you talked to it though for a while and
It's
didn't even
it's
realize.
so
really
lifelike.
That's
it's really
that's amazing.
he does I mean Lance has been a part of each one of the vaudeville shows we've done so
Showcase that
far.
we've done. Got a really good tight knit group.
So you were here the last time and you were talking about your girlfriend from England. So is she just visiting right now, or
Yes.
has she moved here, or what's happening
No,
with that?
she's just visiting for now. She'll be here till about the middle of August. And then she goes back for August and September, and she'll be here in time to celebrate Halloween.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, nice.
Which is their first Christmas.
Oh.
Halloween is their first Christmas, and Christmas is
And
their
then we
last
celebrate Halloween again
Christmas.
on Christmas.
That's right. That's how they are.
Nice.
And every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
What?
You can never
Every-
have too many Halloweens.
He's one of those. Okay, look, I love Halloween too. All right,
Okay.
but
Not enough.
no, not enough. No one can love Halloween as much as the two of you do, except for my friend Sam, and then the three of you combined. You got Halloween every day. They're the ones. They're the ones that post on Facebook. Hey, 3 more. It might be. 3 more weeks till this, but it's 6 more weeks till Halloween, or that kind of thing. Like they have Halloween. They will tell you exactly when Halloween is from this point in
I
time.
think it's only 120 something days.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The entire month of October is Halloween.
Were you both like that separately, and then you came together like you too? like I felt like that my whole life about Halloween, and you know
Yeah.
it went like that.
It was definitely one of like the first major talking points. It's just like, oh, I see.
How
you have
long
a
did
ton
it
of
take for you to
Halloween
like
stuff.
bring up and who brought it up first?
Halloween?
Yeah,
Um,
like are you sitting there and kind of like you're trying to think of the next thing to say, and then you're like, so I went to band camp and
It was like almost instantaneous when we started talking. It was like, oh, what are you up to today? Oh, I'm just watching the entirety of the Alien franchise. Oh, cool, I did that last week. And then it spirals into horror movies and Halloween, and it's just immediate.
well, that's great. That's nice.
Hey, you ever see Twilight?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't like
The
where
vampire
you're going
ones,
with
right?
this,
No.
maybe.
No. But you know there was that whole
the vampire things, right?
Right, but there was that whole storyline where you had
The new Batman.
You had the vampire and the werewolf, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in this scenario, it's a female vampire and a male werewolf. Okay,
Okay.
and they're gonna have Halloween in their lives all the time. That's how they are.
We
It's like
once
the Addams
entertained a
Family.
party in the middle of July, and they had a Christmas tree up in their house.
Christmas in
sounds like
July is a
Derek.
thing. What?
I said that sounds like you.
I would not know. Okay, for one
Are you the
reason, my
Christmas
wife.
guy?
I am a
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
guy. I'm a huge Christmas guy, but I can't have a tree in my house except because my wife loves Christmas. She loves Christmas very, very much, but she loves Christmas from a very specific point in time. So
Like normal people,
right. So pretty much the second you see Santa in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, it's on.
That's Christmas time.
It's
okay.
on.
Okay.
And we're good until January 1.
And that's what Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving Day
Right,
parade,
Thanksgiving
is
is on
Santa at the end. Okay.
Right. Not before Santa arrives. Santa has to arrive last at the parade, ushering in the Christmas season.
Okay.
Because
And
every
then-
minute up to that
And
is
then
still
when does it
Halloween.
Right.
Right. See, yeah. 'Cause so there you go.
When has she had enough of it? Because I'll tell you when I've
January
had enough
1.
of it. Yeah. me too.
January 1.
But I'll be patient.
No, but she's she's
I'll be
hardcore.
patient
Redecorate the
until
whole house.
like
it's-
through January.
Right. No,
But
yeah.
then when the
No,
lights are
it's-
still on people's houses in like April, I'm like, come on, people.
Right. No,
Put
it's-
your
January
stuff away.
6th.
If I have a-
January 6th is Little Christmas.
Right. If I have lights in my house in February, it's because I'm lazy, and that's fine. But they're not on. Once January 1 rolls around, the plug gets pulled, the light and the lights don't come on again. We de-Christmas the house. That's just all there is to it. But like I said, it's not like she's not a Grinch about it. She does decorate the hell out of the house for the entire month of Christmas. So she loves Christmas, but she also loves Christmas to end.
It sounds
so
like
they can
she
come back again.
It sounds
It is
like
a
she
lot.
had to make a stance because she was probably all easy going about it until she met you, and then she realized that she had to put a beginning and
You
an
ruined
end,
Christmas for her.
No,
or
no,
it would have
I'm
gone
like-
on for like 4
That
months.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm like Scrooge. I keep Christmas in my heart every day. That's not the same thing as having to celebrate Christmas.
Look at his shirt.
I'm wearing a Santa's barbecue shirt because you should all have Santa's barbecue. It's that simple.
So if let's say Alice just
Yes.
for one day, maybe she got a brain tumor and decided she loved Christmas quite as much as you did, and forgot that she had this
got dark.
boundary thing, and she's like, "Oh, I could have it all year round." Like, what would you do? How would your year be?
No, I don't want Christmas in my house all year round. I don't want to have a Christmas tree in my house in July. I don't need to have that.
Would you leave little knickknacks around all year round?
There would be a chance that I could have something or two. Like
Like the dancing Santa or something, just
Right.
in case someone needs that.
like Mick Foley, pro wrestler Mick Foley, is known for having a Christmas room. So he has because he's like
good idea.
he's Santa.
sounds wonderful.
Oh yeah. So he has a room in his house that is dedicated to Christmas all year round. He's got a little tree. He's got paintings, this, that, whatever. It's Christmas in his and that's what you have. If you come to his house, he will show you his Christmas room. But you have
and every once in a while, he'll walk in there and be all happy because he's in,
That-
it's Christmas.
That's his Christmas
Ah.
room. That's his one room in the house that he has all year round. Now, so I live in a Levitt Cape, so I can't fit a Christmas room in my house. But on top of that, I enjoy the idea of Christmas. I enjoy themes of Christmas. I don't need to have the material part of Christmas in my house all the time.
Okay.
But which I do agree with my wife's attitude in that. It's just that like I will listen to Christmas music. Christmas music I will listen to at any point in time throughout the entire year because I like Christmas music. There's nothing.
His car is always filled with Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yes.
Are you allowed to?
Well, they have
Yes.
non-Christmas
No,
music
but that's
too.
true.
yeah, but
you
it's
know,
not as
most
good
of
as
their
the
stuff
Christmas.
is Christmas.
The Christmas CD is the best.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have every one of. I have almost every album. I think there's one or two I'm missing, or I had one. Actually, I had one album that got caught in the CD player in my car,
No.
and so I've yet to replace it because we don't have that car anymore. It's the car that was in the accident, but. But yeah, no, I like Christmas music. But my wife, same thing. No Christmas music
in the house.
in the house. Thanksgiving Day, when Santa comes down and we get in the car to go and have Thanksgiving dinner, and yes, Christmas music is allowed to be in the car. I live for that time because
This
it's
just makes me really laugh.
One of the original Trans-Siberian Orchestra guitar players is from Hicksville.
Oh wow.
Love that.
which one?
Al Petrelli,
Oh yeah.
newest father.
I didn't know that.
Anna Pembry says every day is Halloween.
Hi Anna.
So where is she right now? She's not in England. She's here. So where is she? Just like was she
She's
jet lag or
either-
something? That
Yeah.
She, seriously,
Still
yeah.
suffering
She
the
was
jet lag.
afraid to
She's
come
only been
in.
here a couple days.
Oh,
and
okay,
we've
yeah.
been
A couple of
nonstop.
days.
Look,
She was
here's what.
afraid to come
Look,
in.
I'm gonna
It
take.
takes
I'm
time.
gonna take this because he's not gonna say this. Okay, here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
No. It's really simple. Okay, as much as we tell him not to do it, the second that Anna hits her feet in this country,
Yeah.
he books every conceivable hour to do something everywhere because look, they have a long distance relationship, so they don't see each other as much. So they have to take all these dates, but he puts all the dates. The poor girl doesn't have a chance to rest.
That's
And
true.
she's here until mid-August, you said?
Yeah.
She
Give
landed
her a couple of days.
She
Anthony.
landed. She
And we
landed
went
on
to a
Sunday,
carnival.
and they went to the carnival in Hicksville. The date she landed.
Oh, that's bad. All right, let me tell you though.
She's never had a Zeppeli or a snow
Right,
cone. I
the-
had to change that.
All right,
They're so-
all right,
okay.
I'm with him on that.
No, but come on. So so it's been going. So boom, boom, boom. It's Thursday. The girl, she was gonna come, but her body was like, I need to rest.
But I'll tell you, when we went to England, I had the jet lag going there because you lose a lot of time and it just kind of messed you up physically and mentally. So I was trying to catch up, but then when we came back, I was fine because
Right.
you were jet lagged a little bit coming back, but
I was when we got there. I was really tired.
Yeah, we
'Cause
got both of us. We were
We had to
wiped.
take the only flight they had was a midnight flight, and I just don't sleep on planes. So yeah.
But when we came back, it felt like we gained some time. So mentally, it was like we still had plenty of time, and we didn't have any jet lag coming back.
Yeah.
That's my little useless story for you right there. So so Alice Munispo.
My wife just read what she wrote.
Just like you're talking about me. Be careful. He's just talking about Christmas. That he
I've
didn't say
said
anything
nothing bad about
Nothing bad.
anyone. That's not how I roll.
Nothing bad at all. Daniel
What?
Asher says Santa crosses the finish line of the Macy's parade. Christmas begins, but otherwise that just sounds like torture.
No, Alice, I was totally sticking up for you, and Derek didn't say anything bad. He was just explaining his obsession with Christmas.
Christmas is a fun time. It's
Right.
I'm with you. And then even Greg said something. Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida, is already setting up for their Hollow Scream this
Yes.
year.
Well, sure.
Have you ever done Disney at Halloween?
I haven't. I would love to.
It's fantastic. I did it once. They, if you have your day pass, you have to buy a separate pass for Halloween night. If you don't have it, you have to leave the park at 5 o'clock. If you have the
whole
Halloween,
not so scary Halloween parade, right?
well, that's the thing. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Whoever is running Disney World, Disneyland, they should be running the whole world.
I agree.
That place is super clean.
Tight security.
Super tight security, except for that fight last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the family fight.
Every single employee is happy. You don't get one single like working at Broadway Mall. I'm sure you guys, can I help you? Oh, I don't see such and such on the shelf. Oh, we're out of it.
That's not how I operate.
No, I'm not. I don't mean you. But I'm sure you've seen a lot of that there. Every single, even the guy cleaning a damn toilet in the place is like, "Hey, I see you." And I even asked. I've been there twice, and I asked. The last time I was there was for Halloween, and I asked one of the employees. We got to talking. We were talking for a while. Turned out he was from Levittown, I think it was. So we were talking for a long time. So after we gained a little trust, I was like, "Come on, tell me the truth." I said, "Is it really that much fun working here?" He goes, "It's the best." Apparently, underneath It's a whole world of itself. With
Tunnel system.
The
They all
tunnels,
have
but
like Celebration, Florida is Disney's own town.
right, and they have, they take care of their employees really well down there, and well,
Thank you, Disney.
Phrasing.
On the happiest place on earth.
but so if you have the passes for the day pass and then the Halloween thing, you're allowed to stay. Everybody else has to leave the park. And then the Halloween, if you have just passes for Halloween, you can't come in until 6. So we had the day pass, we had the Halloween pass, so we were allowed to stay. They transformed this park from just the regular Disney to a Halloween extravaganza in 1 hour. And I watched. All I did was walk around. I didn't go on any attractions. I just walked around on the streets, and I watched these people working. I'm telling you, a complete facelift in an hour, and
Amazing.
then the big parade and all the fun, and they had little stations for kids to get candy and goodies. And I don't recall seeing anything like scary Halloween. There must have been, but I didn't see it. But it was all kid friendly stuff. But it just blew me away. It just completely blew me away. So yeah, that's that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like
I would love to do that at some point.
Well, yeah, I would think since you guys are obsessed, I would think you guys should do that. But when she flies in, give her a little time and then take her.
she's having her time now. Apparently, that's it.
But even now, she's watching. She's like, "This guy is killing me." Please, somebody call the police. She says.
She's supportive. That's for sure.
Hey, Johnny Ciliano is watching. Hello, Goumba Johnny. Nice to see you. Disney Halloween is awesome, says Danielle. That's right.
Never been to Disney. I don't know.
You've never been there at all?
Ever in my entire life, I've never been there. Not for any. We got close a couple of times, but then things came up or whatever. But yeah, no. And my wife and I keep talking about one day we'll get there. But my wife's not a huge crowd person.
Well, all right. I'll give you advice because I'm not either.
Yeah.
We went. Well, Halloween, obviously, but then the first time I went was at the end of August.
Okay.
Hot.
Right, but there's nobody there.
There's hardly anybody there because a lot of places in the country are back to school.
Right, especially
including
in the South.
Florida.
Yeah,
right.
in the South. for
So
sure.
there was very little long lines. I mean, there were some. I mean, there's people, but it's nothing compared to what it usually is. So
Right.
I would recommend that.
And if
Okay.
you need to call off, everybody's going to say go to the water park. But I say go to Animal Kingdom because it always rains there. I swear to God, Disney controls the weather and it rains at Animal Kingdom
I think
all
he's right
the
about
time.
that. Yeah.
Disney controls a lot of things. It's only a matter of time before that's one of the last corporations standing at this point.
You're right. They're right. They took over Marvel. Chris Thomas says Joe was a cast member. Loved it. Plans on going back to work at Disney World when he retires. He says it was the best place to work. Oh, is that what they call them? They don't even
Yes.
call them employees? They
Yeah,
call
No,
them
they're cast members.
I don't
That I
remember
know.
hearing that. Oh, that's great.
Like every employee there is called
Everyone.
a cast member.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, and he wants to go back there when he retires? Wow.
Fun fact, all of the candy in Disneyland and World, I think, comes from Hicksville.
Come on.
Yeah.
What?
I don't remember the name of the
From the
candy
sweet shop.
but I wish. Oh my God, I
wish
love
too.
the sweet shop.
Oh my
It's my
God.
go-to.
It's the best. We won, well, me. I won the bunny this year at Easter.
I ate the
Awesome.
bunny.
It's so big.
Oh my God. And unfortunately, I did not eat as much of it as other people.
I did. I ate a
Son of a bitch, but-
shitload.
But their family set upon it like zombies. It was
We
disturbing.
had to. We had to. Yeah.
No, we actually didn't do that. That was just a picture.
Likely
Well,
story.
really, we kind of did.
A little bit. I
Came
actually
at
had
it
to,
with hammers.
I actually had
Yeah,
to take
you
a
had to-
saw to some of it.
I
like
believe
the
it.
solid chocolate pieces. Like, I
Yep.
couldn't break the son of a bitch. So I actually got a hacksaw.
The reason why we did that is Harry, the owner at the sweet shop, he built it. And he.
you know Harry?
I know him like just in passing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and every year he makes one, and he said that one time a family said, "Oh, like something like, do you have bags to go with it? Because when like all the grandchildren get together and they hammer at it." And he was like, he seriously, like in his head, he was just staring at her, but secretly he was like, like, and he's like, I know I don't want to take it so personally, but I put so much love into it.
It's
It just
art.
really
It's a
kind of
work
hurt
of
my
art.
feelings. So I was like, oh man. So at first I was like, I'm not going to do that. But then, I was like, oh, we're going to do that. So we all like got together and we did this, this picture of like, us and the kids with hammers, getting ready to hit it. But then afterwards, we're like trying to gently, nicely take it apart, and we couldn't. Like the chocolate is so thick that you just can't do it. So I ended up having to put it on big plastic bag and like gently hammering it all over the place. And it was the only thing that broke it up.
Drop it from the top of the house.
Pretty much. And Tony's right. At one point we got like a small saw because the whole backbone of it is like probably the width of a hose.
I believe it. No, I mean, I feel for what you're saying as far as he creates something and it's his art, it's his passion, and then someone has to destroy it. I feel for that as a balloon, based entertainer. I understand that because I craft something and I understand. But you have to understand.
You have to watch them all die.
Right. Well, that's the point. You have to understand that if you craft something from a temporary medium, it's going to go away.
Right.
And so you have to be okay with that. So
Well, that's what I said to Harry. I said, Harry, people are getting these things so they can eat it.
Right. It's not going to sit there.
They're not hanging it up on their wall.
Right.
It's not up on the mantle.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Now, Nicole Oliva says the
Yes.
end of August, beginning of September is the slowest time at Disney, but a lot of rides are closed for refurbishment. I didn't experience that when I went there.
Nicole is the mermaid who'll be
Oh, nice.
Nicole.
Oh, all right. I want to look her up. I'm going to see the mermaid.
She's
She's fantastic. She has an amazing
Mermaid
voice, too.
Aria.
I'm sorry, what?
Her page is Mermaid Aria.
Mermaid Aria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this looks like a lot of fun. You
Mermaid
definitely need the whole family involved for this.
Aria.
It's a big rabbit.
Aria. Okay. So, and Greg says Disney's overpriced. It'll cost you $3,000 for a day for a family of 4. Yeah, I don't know, but it's still a great place, man.
Well,
It's still a great place.
That'll sum that up. Kirby, you have $3,000?
I got to backtrack a little bit. So you're saying every piece of candy in Disney comes from Hicksville?
Yep.
All right, you don't know, but how do you know this?
On the bottom of the bags is a little stamp from Hicksville, New York, and it has the company's name, and the company is right on.
I'm going to say West John.
No,
Duffy.
It's
Over by
Maybe on
Conneac
Duffy,
Park. I think it's over there.
That would be West John.
Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong. I've passed it, so that's why I know that.
What? And there's a sign up that says so and so chocolate factory.
Yes.
It's like
Really?
confectionery or something.
Yeah. It's there.
A place in Hicksville?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Where is
Yep.
it?
Over
It's,
by the park.
Yeah,
Conneac
right
Park.
by Conneac Park. It's either on West John or Duffy.
Wow. I
Yeah.
had no idea. I've never heard this. And I'm a
No,
big,
the
proud
choc-
Hicksville clown.
The milk chocolate's really bad, though. So, yeah. And every time you ask for milk chocolate, they put, like, walnuts in it. So,
You're just saying this so I don't go eat it?
yes.
So you've been there to Disney. So
Yeah.
you just one day happened to look at the wrapper and were like, oh my God, look at that, Hicksville.
I looked at the wrapper and I was like, oh my God, Hicksville. And then, like, it kept happening. I ate a lot of candy. It's a problem. But it's the Halloween in
I
me.
hear you.
Not as much
always
as he eats
trick-or-treating.
pizza.
Oh my God, that's a problem.
Pizza and chocolate?
Not always chocolate, but any candy, really.
Oh, okay. But you're not fat.
I'll take it.
I hate you. Oh, Greg, it's on Charlotte Avenue. It's a confectionery place on the right-hand side.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh, all right.
We
That
got
Charlotte runs in between Duffy and West John. Okay.
There you go.
Hey,
I
Captain
can't-
Jack. Hey, Zestos.
I can't even picture the place.
What me say? Say Zestos Christos. Me supposed to say Zestos Christos.
They're good. Now I took that back.
Me don't know what I said,
That's
but
fine.
me said it. Don't hold it against me.
Zestos Christos is watching. Hello, Zestos Christos.
Hello, Zestos.
Kirby, who are some of the bands that are going to play at the 3-year anniversary?
No bands. We all have individual musical artists.
Oh, all right.
Local singers.
Like who? Give me
we
names.
have-
Hold on. I'll
Oh.
get there. I have the list.
Mr. Derek has the
Oh,
whole
Kirby,
list.
you don't know Kirby?
Oh, me know. But Mr. Derek has a whole list. We got Kristen Rock. We got Christina Cotignola. We have Candace Siedelman. We have Victoria McGuinness. We have... Who am I forgetting? Oh, thank you, Mr. Derek. Laura Calandrino. And that looks like everybody.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Lots of talented people. You couldn't get any of them from Hicksville?
I don't think so. Victoria is in Plainview. That is
all right.
close.
That's close. Very close. Because here at Governor's, they just had the Long Island Medium's daughter. She's doing stand-up now, apparently.
Very cool. Me saw a video of that.
She's from Hicksville. And what do you do? Do you like? Because you guys have a little competition right across the street there at the museum, Gregory Museum. Do you like throw things at them and stuff?
No, on an actual level, we don't really do anything competitively with any companies.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. The Gregory Museum is the most boring place in the whole freaking world.
I love the
Wow.
Gregory Museum.
You what?
Wow.
You love it?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
So
It's
having gone there
rocks.
for
You walk in the
school
place,
trip-
there's rocks.
I
Tony's
love it,
throwing
though,
some
'cause
shade.
It's rocks. It's one of the only places we could see actual dinosaur fossils. It's so close.
All right, I'll give you that, dinosaur fossils. But fine, you walk in there and all right, you see dinosaur fossils for 15 minutes.
They also do different exhibits. There was one time where
Rocks, more rocks.
No,
I go
they
in my
did-
backyard and I can see rocks here.
They did the history of the Levitt houses, so you could see the original models
Oh, all
that
right,
they
that.
did.
Well, see, but I lived in one. I wouldn't mind seeing. I didn't know they did that. I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind
they have
seeing.
all sorts of things going on. It's
Mine's
just a matter
almost
of getting
original.
the word out more.
What was that?
Mine's almost original.
Is it
I still have the
the carport?
no, but I still have the wooden banister with the cutout.
Yep.
You know, I still
Yep.
have that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had that. My grandmother, though, she took the TV out of that, and she expanded it and put probably I want to say a 3-foot statue of the Virgin Mary in there and beads and
Okay.
it was something.
I mean, if you want to do that, then
She-
more power to you.
Yeah, she wanted to do that and made us say the rosary every night.
It's like the old.
Just once a day.
Once a day, unless there was a big storm. Sometimes we do it a second time, if I remember right.
It's like the old Halo statue joke. You remember that one, don't you?
I don't.
Guy's having his house built, and so he goes to talk to the builder, and builder goes, "Okay, so these are the plans and everything we got all worked out for." He's like, "Good, this is good, but in the corner, I need a Halo statue in the corner." And the guy goes, "I'm sorry, what?" He goes, "In the corner of the house. It's very important. We need a Halo statue in the corner." So he goes, "Okay, we'll put it into the plan." So weeks pass, and the house gets built, and the guy comes into the house, and the builder's walking around going, "Here's your living room, and here's your kitchen, and over here in the corner is what you asked for." And when you look at the corner, it's this very large, giant statue of an angel, arms outreached, golden halo. The guy goes, "What is this?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You asked for a Halo statue." And the guy goes, No, the thing on the wall. You talk to people, Halo statue.
Mr.
You
Derek.
don't? Do you tell that when you're doing balloons?
I was just gonna say maybe don't do that one at the anniversary.
It was an old joke. It's an old joke.
Are you okay now? After was that the last time you were here that we made we got on the phone with somebody and you had to get violent? I felt
you
bad.
beat me up.
I'm good now. I've compartmentalized it. It's in the back of my head. It's fine. It's not.
I watched it because I was hysterical. I thought it was one of the funniest things we've ever done. But then I went home that night and watched it, and I was like, "Oh shit, Derek really did not want to go that far."
No.
Like I felt bad after seeing the video.
Eric.
I
I still think it was great.
No.
I got a beating.
No, you didn't.
You loved it.
No, you didn't. Let the record show nothing happened to you. But I had to go to a very dark place. I just felt bad because Eric, and I mean, he plays it off, but he was so excited.
Yes.
He had this look on his face like, "Oh my God, this dream is finally coming
Yes.
true."
Yes.
The last thing I was going to do was try to kill that. So it's like, okay, so this is where we're going with this. We're going to go with this.
And the guy deserved it, in my
Oh,
opinion.
I agree. But I mean, and the fact that the guy stayed on the phone was insane. But the point, I said, Eric tries to downplay it, but you were here. You saw his face.
Yes.
And he was like a kid at Christmas.
He was.
like, "This is
Absolutely.
the best thing ever." Okay, say this now. Okay, say this now. Let's say this.
And he was he got so excited.
So yeah, but no, I don't do that stuff.
He deserved it. You were great. I loved it. And hats off to you. One of your finest acting performances, in my opinion.
Oh, jeez.
All you had to do at that point was sing hello, and it would have been the perfect.
Did you see? Did you see what I posted yesterday on
I did
Facebook?
not. No. Other than your old man face?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't post
because the
that?
Russians look at my photos.
Oh, right.
No, years ago, a few years back, I had some friends did a project where they did a movie a week for an entire year. So
What do you mean? Did a movie? Watch one or
they,
made
they
one?
made a short film.
Made one.
Made a short film.
Finished. Or edited and everything?
Yes.
Wow.
amazing.
5 to
That
10.
is
It was,
crazy.
5 to 10 minutes. I mean, nothing. But
Still, that's a lot.
Every week for a year, and
Okay.
what on basically they were given the cast of the current movie would answer 3 questions, and that would then set them into the next movie for the next week. So it
Okay.
was really flying by the seat of their pants, and it was a great and they succeeded. It was a fantastic experience. I got to appear. I got to appear in a couple of them, and it was called SLTM Films at the time. They've since changed their name to Paper Monster Productions. But one of them was a film that was a docudrama, very intense kind of movie, and at this event, at this training I was at yesterday, it was all about cyberbullying and and abuse and suicide prevention and a whole bunch of things like that. Heavy stuff.
Yeah.
So, and we watched this video in that class, and I was reminded of this movie that I had shot like 7 years ago. So it's on YouTube. So I posted it on my Facebook page yesterday. And it's talking about some of the best acting. Like, that's probably one of the best pieces of acting I've ever done in my life, considering the fact that we put the whole movie together. Like we had a script, but then we sat down. The 2 of us who were the actors, the director, the producer, and the cameraman, and we all just sat down and took the script, changed some things, adjusted it to what we could work, and we did it all in a span of a couple of hours. And then he edited it together, and it really is from an acting point of view, some of my favorite work I've ever done.
I'll have to check this out.
They should consider
And it's
entering the
10
Long
minutes?
Island International Film Expo next year.
Yeah, but it was a couple years back. But it's I just reminded because I like to do that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Every so often.
Ken Pichelle agrees the scammer guy certainly deserved to learn a lesson.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't know if so you said you didn't watch yesterday. I was telling
Yes,
Sally.
I missed. I'm sorry. I was.
No, it's fine. But I had mentioned Sally that I was here one day last week, not doing the show. I was out in the hallway, and there's a guy that comes in here. He sprays the grounds here, bugs, exterminator.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you remember, he was here that day. But-
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
So when I saw him last week, he comes up
He
to me.
knows us,
Right, but he didn't know what was going on.
Well, right. So that was the thing. He goes. So he says to me last week. He goes. So that was really funny that day. Like, at first, me being me, I was like, yeah, that was hilarious. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. He was that day you were making that call. I was like, oh yeah. I said that was a lot of fun. One of my favorite bits. And he goes, that day. He goes, I had a coworker here with me. He goes, I'm here all the time, but I don't bring somebody else that often.
Right.
He goes, so when I heard what you guys are doing, I knew, because I'm familiar with you guys, that I knew it was some kind of bit or a joke. He said, but my coworker had no idea. He goes, I actually had to physically stop him. He came running down the hallway.
I'm telling you.
He thought there was something real
That's
going
not me at all. I had to really go into a dark place for that. Did you do what we're talking about?
I feel like we should
have no idea.
watch Derek's 10-minute.
Well,
No,
yeah. Well,
so-
all right. Well, I was going to get to
It's
that in
got
a second.
language,
Okay.
but anyway.
I
but
definitely have to see this at some point.
long
He could show
story
his real
short.
stuff.
Long story short. They have a bit on their show when a scammer or someone calls during the show, they will call back. Or if you get a scam call, give them your phone number. They'll call the scammer and mess with the scammer.
Love that.
Okay.
Yes.
So they get a hold of this thing, and Eric, it's kind of Eric's baby. Like he wanted it. He wanted it
He's
to
been
work
dying
so
to do
bad.
this. Yes.
And a lot of times you call back, oh, it doesn't work. And this, so he's
Yeah,
had
a lot of
he's had a lot of
disconnected
right.
numbers.
He's had a lot of false starts. Well, this day the guy on the other end of the phone was an idiot and kept answering the phone. And literally, Eric was now a kid in a candy store, and this is his sandbox. And I'm going, and so he called. Then Tony calls. Then Sally calls, and then this. They called, and the guy kept answering the phone. And then he would ask a stupid question. Oh, is this like a joke? Are you trying to mess with me? No, we're fine. Oh, okay. And he would just I mean, so Eric is getting more and more energized and more emboldened by this. So he proceeds to create a scenario where Sally is a beaten, abused wife, and she gets this phone call at the worst possible time. And who is the person who has to play the abusive husband? Me.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's acting. I mean, that
it
is
is
not.
no, and that's how
not
I had
you
to
at all.
go.
You
That's
are,
where I had to go.
and you are the opposite, complete opposite of that.
right.
But
No, that's where I had to go. I had to go to an angry place.
I'm a little uncomfortable sitting next to him after that day.
I was
That's why I
uncomfortable
moved
sitting
over here.
I was uncomfortable sitting
Every
next
once
to
in a while
me.
I go,
come on, it didn't didn't give you a little confidence boost when you went home. Alice starts a fight or something. You're like, woman,
No.
don't make me.
No, you don't understand. No, not at all. No. No, that was just. It was not a. That was yeah. So that was that. So that happened.
All right, well, all
Derek
right.
doesn't even make eye
I know,
contact
he's
with
like-
me anymore.
Just talking about it, he
make
seems he's a different guy.
I make eye contact with Sally until talking about that because it was
Award-winning performance in my
and
book.
it just kept getting, like I heard before, as I would go to a point, I'm like, oh, great, okay, we're done now. Eric's like, no, we're not done, and he's sitting there quietly because he can't talk because obviously it would blow the whole thing, and he's goading on these next things. Say this now, okay, now say this, I'm like, okay,
It
fine.
was great. In fact, I just posted it again yesterday on my Facebook page, so you can
Did you?
can see it. Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
All right, so Kevin Kuski says he's here for more Kirby, so I do want to do that.
Hi, Kevin.
But of course, Mark White has reminded us it's ad
it's
time.
ad time. Is it noon?
You want to do? Yes, it is noon. So you want to do the sponsors, and then we'll get
You
to
want to do
Kirby.
him?
No, if we had it written down, Kirby could do them.
Well, they're right there.
I mean, Missy Bella Vista Pizza, and I'm
do it.
super excited
If you don't
about
want to, I'll
that.
do it, but go for it.
Go ahead.
Bella
Not
Vista
too
Pizza.
far from you guys.
Yeah, Minetta Hill Road, 154 Minetta Hill Road. You can call them at 516-433-4464. Love some delicious pizza. Let's see, who else do we have? Signature. Oh, man, me, I'm very bad with names. Please help.
Gina.
Signature, Premier Properties.
And Gina Kanjemi Coffin, licensed real estate broker. And at Signature Premier Properties, read the number.
631-495-7696.
She will work so hard for you, and she will sell your house so fast, it will make your head spin.
And of course, LA, where is it? Lemon Auto Sales, 506 Westfield Country Road in Hicksville, 516-719-0444. They take those lemons over there, they turn them into gold, baby. Looking for a new car, can't afford a new one? Well, head on over to Lemon Auto Sales. You'll buy a used car that runs as good as new. 516-719-0444. Go to lasalesny.com to see their full inventory, and not just pictures.
444.
But what?
44444.
Did I say too many fours?
No, but that whenever you say his phone number, I'm reminded of Mark White's 444.
44444. So head on over there. Tell Greg that Knockem Dead Comedy sent you. You'll get a free oil change on your first return visit, as well as a free air freshener. And of course, Knockem Dead Comedy. Game shows, murder mysteries, all sorts of audience interactive comedy shows, custom shows, all sorts of great stuff. Look up knockemdeadcomedy.com today for a full description of who we are, what we do, photos, videos, testimonials, and of course, booking information. Our next game show is July 23rd. July 26th is our next murder mystery, and October 25th you'll catch us at the Brokerage, one of Governor's comedy clubs, the Brokerage in Belmore. There you go. Okay, so
I have to interrupt you.
oh, okay.
Greg said, Mr. Derek Mutterspar, I'll pop and twist her up.
All right, so people want more Kirby. So all right, so there's Kirby. Kirby, who is your friend over there?
Oh, you mean my friend Al?
That's
He's
your
been
friend.
very quiet all
He
day.
has been quiet, and he's
which is
facing the
so
other way.
odd for Al.
Al is never quiet,
no,
not at all.
Once you get Al talking, he never stops.
Well,
He
would you
needs air.
like to bring Al over and introduce him to everybody?
I think we should.
All right, if you're down, I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, this is when Derek's going to work too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Derek has a character named Al.
Yeah.
Do you think Al beats up his wife?
Maybe. Maybe that's where it all came from.
I don't think
that's how
any
he-
woman can stand Al long enough.
Maybe that's how Derek gets it out of his system, through puppets, like kids do when they've been abused.
Wow. Show me on the doll where the bad man touched you.
Wow, there's a lot of preparation that goes on to this. Look at this. He's got tools. He's got a nice little case. I like Al's hair. He's almost like a '70s like a punk rock version of Bert.
Yeah, look, yeah. Well, he's a Muppet whatnot. Like,
He's a Muppet. What?
Okay, I'll explain.
Less
You-
what
you
more
got
not.
some
He's a
history on-
whatnot.
Yeah, okay. So a few years back, when FAO Schwartz was still a store,
Yes.
They partnered up with. They partnered up with Henson.
Okay.
And they had a series of places in their store, and you could go into the store, and they had three. Originally, they had a series of three different styles of base puppet. You could go into the store, and with basically a color form set up, you could draw, and you could make a character, and then they would create that character for you in the store, and then you take it home with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Muppet Whatnot Workshop.
Okay.
Muppet Whatnots, and then it was so popular in the stores, they put it online, so you could order it online. This is going back, oh my God, a while, 8 years, 9 years. I got into wanting, I wanted one. I wanted to have my own Muppet very badly. So I went on and I designed this Muppet. And the scary thing about it, is it kind of looks like Tony, because my father have a very similar, your bald head, the beard, it's a very similar look. So I did a puppet.
Derek, I am your father.
Exactly. He's a little bit bigger.
He sounds
than you,
like
but
him
yeah,
too.
a little bit. But so I made this Muppet, and I went through and I scoured it and went crazy over it. And I talked to my brother about it and whatever. And I finally got this puppet, and my brother goes, "You know, it looks like Dad." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, it looks like Dad. I didn't realize it at the time." And then I was for Father's Day, and then a couple weeks later, for my birthday, this showed up in my house, and my brother had built this, just built this Muppet and said, "This is what I'm sending you," and I got it. I didn't know. It showed up like, what's going on. So this is so he was. I officially named him Al. Okay. So here's the thing. Al is a lot. Okay. Okay. Whereas Kirby is a sweet guy.
You're too kind.
I calls it like I sees it.
Thank you,
Al
thank you.
is he's a whole situation, if you know what I mean. So if you need someone to sell something for you, you can talk to Al. If you need someone to possibly get you out of trouble, I am
into trouble.
Well, yes,
Ah,
I'm
into
not the
trouble.
guy for that. That's not my job. But like,
But you do it so well.
thank you.
Do you get Kirby in trouble, Al?
No, he gets me out of trouble. That's what he does.
What
We
kind of-
almost got put on the naughty list last year.
I
That's
just-
why we had to
What-
make our Christmas
I
video.
just make it interesting for Kirby. That's all.
Don't ruin
It
Christmas
is
for
definitely
Derek.
a lot of fun.
Derek loves Christmas time, Al. Don't ruin it for him.
Oh, I
Derek.
know. I know he likes the Christmas.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't
You like
ruin
the
it.
Christmas, right? Yeah, I like the Christmas. Yes, so that's why that works.
That's right. 'Cause he's the hand that's feeding you.
Some would say his hand is up my butt. He would not say that, but me, as Kirby, I'm not Kirby, but if I were Kirby, I'd say, "Oh, hand was up my butt."
Yeah, you definitely got the hand up your butt.
So you and Kirby are pals?
Best
Oh,
friends.
yes, absolutely.
Best friends. Oh, very nice.
There are a lot of people in this world that I like. Wait, I screwed that up. There are no people in this world that I like except for Kirby.
I am not a people.
Exactly. That's why we get along so fabulously.
So Kirby's like a pet.
No,
No.
That is offensive.
no.
Sorry.
In the world of Muppets,
Yes.
I don't think we can use the M word.
in the world of
Oh, is that right?
In the world of Muppets,
Muppets.
you can be anything you want to be.
That's
you
true.
can be a aardvark, or you could be a snail, or you could be a marmoset, or you could be a narwhal if you want. That's what you could be.
I don't know what a narwhal is.
Me didn't know they were real until like a year ago.
Oh.
The narwhal is the unicorn of the sea.
Naturally.
They are
They literally have one big horn,
right
Oh.
coming out of the middle of their head.
like a whale, but
It's
with
crazy.
a horn.
You've never seen a narwhal?
I don't think so, Al. I don't think so.
You should go on that tablet of yours and look up a narwhal.
I don't even have it today.
Wait.
All right, don't yell at me, Al.
Wait. I always see you on an iPad tablet thing. I can't say iPad either. I understand. Okay.
Yeah, you got a lot of words we can't say.
I see you on a tablet, and you look up songs and all kinds of things. You look them up. Why are you not with it now? When I'm here, of all the days, I don't understand.
Why? If I put on music, Al, you'll sing?
I don't sing.
Oh, what do
You
you
don't
do?
want to hear this voice unless I'm just doing Harvey
How do you
Firestein
spell
songs.
Norwell? N-O-R... How do you spell it?
Narwhal. Narwhal. Narwhal.
So that's what you do. You
Can you
spell words.
Can you give me the language of origin, please? And the definition? Can you use it in a sentence?
Hey, it is kind of tough to spell. All right, I see no horn.
So
That
Al,
is probably just a whale then.
There we go.
so Al, will you? What the hell was that? Well, no, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me either.
That's weird.
I thought they were a myth.
It's the unicorn of the sea.
That's what I said.
He did say that.
I never tell a lie.
That is
that
a
you
lie.
know of.
So Al, what is your job at the three-year anniversary of the Long Island Puppet Theater this weekend?
I am not going to do a blessed thing.
What the? Why not?
What?
Are you not coming?
Well, I mean, I wasn't invited.
That's not true. Everybody's invited.
Oh
no,
boy,
I have
tension,
it-
awkward.
Look, last year I got a nice fruit basket, and then I came out and said hello. This year I have not received such fruit basket.
How about the hello?
I give you the hello. or
I'll give you a hello, and you can come say hello to everyone.
I will have to think about this.
I think you should be there.
I don't know. Okay, wait. Okay. If
Wait,
Tony
wait.
comes, then I'll come too.
Yes.
Uh-oh. See what I just did? I put it back on
Under
you.
the bus. Under the bus.
You know, the unicorn for that thing is actually just a front tooth that grows like 6 feet tall.
I thought that was made of hair.
No.
Oh, the tooth.
Mermaid
tooth.
Aria just confirmed that narwhals are real.
She would know best. She
I
lives
think
in the
she's
sea.
seen them.
So can this be my puppet, like the talking
Sure.
shoe or something?
Okay.
love him.
Okay. We're gonna call that Peg Leg the puppet.
Oh yeah, we'll make him a pirate.
He could be. Arg! I like it. It's got. I was gonna say it's got legs, but
he
then
went
it
away.
doesn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, Nicole says Gilligan says hi, having fun with Mermaid Aria and Googly.
Gilligan and Googly are probably best of friends by now. Gilligan also lives under the sea with Arya.
Oh, and who's Googly?
Googly, he is a friend of Dennis's. He will be bringing him for his Puppets Got Talent segment. and he
Puppets
has a
Got
lot of
Talent.
fun.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I like that.
Singing, acting. Oh, it is fantastic.
See, if you don't come to the 3rd anniversary show,
We
you's
will
is
not have
missing
it.
out. That's all I've got to say.
Al's-
You's missing out.
Al's scaring me.
I'm not
he does that.
scary. I'm just a lot. We've established this.
We're like good cop, bad cop. Al brings the heat.
Yes.
So
Yes.
12 to 5, right?
12 to 5.
12 to 5 ish. 12 to 5 ish. All right, I'll see if I can.
On what day? What's the date?
Sunday, July 21st.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll have to see if I can get that.
You don't have to come for the whole day if you don't want to.
Oh, yeah,
But
you can come and go as you please.
Yes.
I want to see
One
Nicole
price.
the mermaid. That's right. The
She'll be
Aria.
right out front.
What does she do?
She tells stories about being under the sea. Sometimes she will sing a song. Sometimes her and Googly sing together, too.
Ooh, that's cool. What do they sing?
They do a duet. It is very nice.
Oh, that's great.
Nicole makes her voice go very, very high. And then Googly tries. Bless his soul. It does not come out great.
So there's Puppets Got Talent.
Puppets Got
what
Talent
else?
by
What,
Dennis.
and what else is cooking that? What else you got going on that day?
We have a princess sing and dance along with our friends from A Dream is a Wish.
Ooh.
We will be showing our Alice in Wonderland. It is very good. Who else do we have? We have a Commedia dell'arte piece. That is masked theater. And that will be about 10 minutes. It is about an egg.
An egg.
I know that you're going to have tarot readers.
Yes, we will also have tarot reading by the
Ooh.
brothers and Dora.
The brothers and Dora, their tarot reading.
Yes.
You ever
they're
do that?
very
Tarot
good.
reading?
Have I? Yeah, you've seen it.
I know that's where I was kind of going with that.
Oh, you wanted like a lead in to talk about that? Yeah, we
Sally.
had a psychic on the show, and she read some cards. So yeah, it's
Do
really
you read the
interesting.
tarot cards?
I do not.
You should. You should.
It is very interesting.
You guys have the same nose.
No, this is where you're confused.
Oh.
His nose is red. My nose is green.
Once again, Al, you've got one up on me. You're absolutely right.
That is what we are here for. We are here to teach colors and spelling,
It
but
is-
never the way you expect.
It is common for people who are colorblind to confuse red and green, so this makes sense to me.
But coming back full circle, red and green, colors of Christmas.
That is true.
Boom, he says.
Holy got me. You see me jump.
Mind blown.
Now, is it true really? You can't say the M word, really?
Well, all right. You can.
Was that not a term before Henson?
No,
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 Really?
no, that is all Henson.
That's the whole point. He created the Muppets. You can't copyright puppet. Because
Right.
It's a thing.
Mhm.
So he created Muppets,
Oh.
but he has a distinct build style. You know when you see a Henson creation that it's a Henson creation.
And it's actually weird that you said that because that's exactly where I was going with this. Because I
Right.
noticed with Al, the mouth.
Yeah.
All of his had, the throat thing and the
Yes.
tongue.
Yeah.
So, but you can't get in trouble for that?
I can use this
Yeah.
because I paid for it, and I can use it for what I'm doing. I just can't use the Muppet name to do so.
And do you know where he came up with the name Muppet as opposed to puppet? Was it?
I believe it is a
something for him?
combination of the word monster and puppet.
Ah.
Muppet.
Knew there'd be something cool.
So, and I'm surprised more people haven't done that. Like why don't you call them your uppets?
That
Your
is a
nuppets.
good point.
Your tuppets.
Okay. You can be an uppet, and I'll be. Wait, no, I changed it. I'll be an uppet, and you be a luppet for Long Island puppet.
Oh, me like that, me like that.
Yes, you're the luppet.
And you're the uppet.
I like it.
Because I'll tell you where to put it.
Uppet,
Uppet. That's
yours.
what I say. Because I'm Al. There. Only one of me.
Oh, that should be Al's last name, Al Uppet.
Al Uppet.
Oh,
I'll up it, all right.
Exactly. See that? There's a lot of jokes there. I just wrote a whole skit for them. And
That is called the improv.
There
You're
you
doing a
go.
good job with the improv.
That's it.
I like that guy.
Does Kirby have a last
everybody's
name?
Very good.
Kirby, do you have a last name?
No, me don't think so. Just Kirby.
And
Kirby monster. It is more of a species thing.
well, and where does your species come from?
That is a good question.
You've never been asked
I
that, Kirby?
once lived in a closet. Some monsters live under beds.
Wait, I got this. Okay. He is from Toledo, Ohio.
Me don't think so.
I was wrong. He is from Schenectady, New York.
No, me don't think so. Now me live in Hicksville. Once me lived in a closet. Me uncle lives under a bed. So,
What's your uncle's name?
me uncle Ralph Monster.
Ralph Monster.
He also goes by Ralph Monstio.
He's Italian.
He is an actor.
Yes. And he's not from Hicksville. He's from
No.
Mineola, I think.
Me don't know. He lives under a bed. If you look under the bed, you might see Ralph.
Ken Pichel suggests
I
that
don't like to look for that at all.
We monsters
Especially
are
under the
always
bed.
lurking in the dark corners
That's
and under
not
the
what I like
beds
to
and
do.
in the closets.
Oh, that's creepy. So we're getting suggestions. Ken Pichel says since we're in governors, governors should have guppets. And Mermaid or Aurea says a poppet. And that would work. That would tie in really well with you. Poppet. Pop and twist and the poppets. Or not.
They are very smart people.
Or Luppet for Long Island and Uppet for
Well-
upstate in Schenectady.
I will tell you, I have an idea that I've been playing around with for a while of doing kind of a family-friendly talk show format kind of show. Like basically, if it without giving away too much, but basically think about it as
Get your pens out.
as like a Tonight Show, but with like a family-friendly Tonight Show. Mm-hmm. You know, same format, but designed for children.
Sure.
And I have a segment that we were talking about, which is it's going to be the idea is called Pop and Twist Plays, and there's going to be a segment that will have a puppet version of me going off on adventures, and he's Mr. Puppet Twist.
I like it.
So we've discussed it, but we've got more important things to do right now, like the 3-year. Okay, you
3-year
convince me.
anniversary.
I'll come. I
Very
might be
good.
there. Okay, I'll come there. We'll do a video or something because that's what I do.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Okay, and Sally,
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
be there.
Sally will be there.
Sally will
Dun,
be
dun,
there.
dun.
Will Sally come? Do you
This
have a
Sunday?
show or something on Sunday?
I don't think so. Is it this Sunday?
This Sunday, July 21st at 12 p.m.
12 to 5, right?
12 to 5 at the Long Island
5-ish.
Puppet Theater.
I
12 to
perfor-
5-ish.
5-ish.
Am I performing at
Yeah, it's
1
looking
or
good.
is Mr. Pop? No.
Mr. Pop and Twist is
Yes.
performing at 1 o'clock.
Right. So if you want to come see Mr. Pop and Twist do a Twisted Story show for the first time ever, you can come at 1 p.m.
Wait,
You can even be in it.
what
So
does that
you're
wait a
only
minute, what
going
does
to
that
be
mean?
there. You're only going to be there from 1 o'clock.
Well, I'm
doing your
performing
thing?
at 1. I'll be there a little before and a little after.
And when's the egg thing?
Oh, that is at 2:30 to 2:40.
Is there a schedule on the website?
That is on. I think so. I think it is on the Facebook and the website.
Cool.
He is the
If
Eggman.
not, it will be very soon.
Yes. Oh, yes. That is a good point. It will definitely be there.
It might be there now, or it might be there later. We'll have to figure that out.
That is the magic
What-
of puppetry.
What is this for the first time ever?
Which one?
I thought you said for the first time ever for your.
Oh no, Sally can come.
Oh, Sally would
to
see it for the first time.
a
ever.
Twist
Yeah.
the Story show for
got
the first
it.
time ever.
Oh, I got it.
I'm writing it down.
Does Kirby? Do you and Al ever do anything together? Like, do you have an act? Do you guys ever do anything together at the theater?
We've done some traveling shows together. Those are a lot of fun. We taught everybody about the fun you can have on a snow day. We built a snowman together. We had
Okay.
a snowball fight.
I
That
don't
was mean.
I don't build a snowman in that show. I just try to sell things to people because of you need to get a gift for your friend, and I have Al's Emporium, and I've got many things there, and you can come and buy something if you want for your friend. That's what I do in that show. And then we do other videos like the one we talked about where we read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." That was good.
Right. That
Yep.
was very good.
And then we always are thinking about doing things, but I'm a very busy man, so it's hard sometimes for me to get free to come over there and hang out with my good friend Kirby Monster.
Al, do you think we should put on the video of Derek's acting performance?
I do.
Okay, but I will warn all the people at home, if it was shared on Mr. Pop and Twist's page, because it was, there's some language in this one. It's not safe for work.
Wait a minute. Language
Yeah.
from you?
There are
Mr. Derek.
two occur. Yes, two from me. A lot from the other guy.
Me think for the safety of me ears, me am going to go away for this part.
Yes, I'm gonna go too because that's not gonna work for me.
Holy moly, I can't.
We will see you all soon.
Wow.
Yeah, we're surprised because usually everything that has to do with your balloon twisting is like so.
Well, that's just it.
Because I mean,
Right.
and I've actually like said that how like you can't come on the show and have, kind of racy stuff and then go, be hired to do a balloon thing for 8-year-olds.
Right.
And
I tell people. Right. I tell people all the time when I'm doing shows and stuff that my Facebook page and my Instagram page are 100% family friendly. I never post anything on either one of those that a kid can't see. My Twitter is its own thing. Twitter. I mean, how much you on Twitter or not? But Twitter's the wild wild west. Anything can happen on Twitter.
Okay.
And so I have a Twitter account. I use it for promotion. Occasionally I talk to some people where I post my balloons up or whatever. But you can't guarantee what someone's going to respond in a tweet. So I tell people if you're under 16, do not go to my Twitter because you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, I try to keep everything else. I would say even G plus. I won't say PG, but they say G plus. family friendly.
Yeah.
It's definitely important to keep those things separated.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially like working in children's entertainment and then just being a real person outside of that. Like, I don't know. It's good to keep everything separated. Keep the pop and twist stuff pop and twist, and your stuff yours.
So should we not play this then?
no, I mean,
It's fine if we. I mean, we can maybe we'll watch it tomorrow or something.
yeah, you know what? If you guys do me a favor, watch it tomorrow. That would be
That's fine.
awesome.
No problem.
Just because I am sharing this currently on my Mr. Pop and Twist Facebook page,
That's okay. Yeah, sure.
so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't, because see, this is the thing, because I'm a narcissist, so I'm all about watching myself, and I'm like, oh yes, but it's hard for me to
sorry.
justify
didn't hurt.
both.
I just like plowed right into I'm sorry.
It didn't hurt.
Good, it wasn't supposed
wasn't
to.
like the beating that Derek gave me. So
And that's why Al decides to talk directly to you, Sally.
Just looking a little lifeless right now. I hate when they just hang there with their mouths open, like.
wait. No,
So Richard Delaney says he wants more guppets. So
More
I think,
guppets.
I see. I think we've.
I know
hit a word
Rich.
here.
I know
definitely
Rich.
think we need to do a governor's puppet show.
Oh, that'd be great.
Right. Yeah. Set up the little room.
I've known Rich is an old friend. I've known Rich for a very long time.
Hello, Rich, old
yeah.
friend.
Yeah, back from the Pennsylvania days.
So you guys do this every year? You have an anniversary party?
Yeah, we try and do bigger and bigger every year. We had a great time at our grand reopening. That was like the first step into like we need to do something big to showcase that
Right.
this is here, this is what we're doing. And then every year is just like, well, we should celebrate everything. So we bring in as many performers as we've worked with throughout the year, showcase as many new performers as are interested. We always make sure that there's something going on throughout every hour of that celebration. Like I said, it keeps getting longer and longer too because we keep getting more and more performers interested.
Nice.
And then we just have little things that are going on throughout. We do things like our raffle baskets. We usually do like a anniversary birthday cake type thing.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's just a nice all-day event. And
They
tickets are only
should.
$15, so that's great for
That's
everyone.
nice. Yeah. They should have a game show next year.
oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Al would make a great host for a game show.
Danielle Asher says she understands completely. I guess she's
The separation.
the separation.
Of,
I'm
yeah.
assuming that's what she's
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
yeah, it's difficult though.
It's just because I'll tell people, like I go to like the story I told you guys a couple weeks ago with the big balloon that I made for that Greek family.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Say no more.
right.
We
yeah,
got it.
Right. So that's I will do that kind of stuff for an adult audience because I work for all audiences. But
Right.
there's that line in the sand. That's why I've spent the last couple of years trying to broaden the definition of family friendly, because a lot of times people think family friendly means it's just for kids, and that's not true.
It's true. Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right about
Family
that.
friendly just means that there's things you don't approach that you can still do,
And,
outside of that.
I do that now when I'm pushing these game shows. I say, fun's for kids of all ages. 'Cause I'm
Right.
trying to let them all know it's family friendly.
Right.
But it doesn't have to be just for the kids. It's not
Right.
one of those things you can sit back so that the kids can run around. You get a break. Everybody can have fun.
right.
Exactly, and that's the way we approach things at the theater and with the vaudeville showcases, because we want to showcase that this is for everyone. The way that I see
and
it,
that
there's
seems
no
to be that's a
reason-
dying art too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no reason that the parents should have to suffer just because the event is appropriate for their kids. Everybody should be having a good time.
Agreed. But I think, I think it's. I hate to say it, but I think it's more so now than ever that it's. Sometimes it's the parents though. They want to just okay. You guys go play. You guys go watch your puppet show, and I'll be back here on my phone.
I don't
You
think
know?
so. I just
You don't
think they
think
know
so?
that it's
I
normally
think a lot of it is that.
like the things that you take your kids to. It's normally boring, and so you think of what else you can do, like bring a book or do something. But like it's kind of like when you're stuck on the couch with your little kid watching, their shows, and some of them are just awful. And then everyone, you go to Sesame Street, and all of a sudden Robin Williams comes on, and you're like, oh, thank goodness,
Yeah,
something
true.
to
Yeah.
plug
Yeah.
into.
Yeah, you're right.
So if your show's like that, they'd love it. It's just
Absolutely.
they've been there so many times where there's nothing for them.
And what's the response to the vaudeville stuff? Because talk about a dying art. I wouldn't even say dying anymore. It's gone.
Yeah,
so it's
it's
great
been
that
gone
there's
for a
there-
while.
there's a small percentage of people that try to keep it going, like yourselves. And believe me, I'm with you. I love that stuff.
Did you ever
But
plant?
it's hard.
Did you ever try to plant a garden, and you start off with this potential and all these seeds, and you put them into the ground, and
Your love and
right,
effort,
yes, and
your
you
heart
get
and
and you
soul.
get one cucumber.
And it has like some bugs on it, so you have to
Yes.
spend $28 on
Yes.
spray to
Yes.
save half a cucumber.
Correct.
Yeah,
This
been
is
there.
exactly what we have going on right now with the Vaudeville Showcase. We have all the love. We have and we're putting a lot of really good talent and just of a variety. It's a variety show. So we're putting a
Yeah.
variety
Right.
show on stage. It's like I wrote. Like I
Go
wrote.
ahead.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Like I wrote before.
Robin Eve is watching.
Oh,
Just-
Robin!
Go ahead.
Hi, Robin.
Robin,
Thank
we
you,
gave
Robin.
It to him. We gave it to him. He's all excited. Go ahead. Sorry.
But no, we did a promotional video for the last show and for the last Volvo show, and it's the same idea, and it's the idea that you kind of hit it on the head. We live in a world where we go home, the kids plug in the YouTube. Now again, there's some great stuff on YouTube too.
Yeah, of course.
I just in the last, which is weird because I just discovered, it's kind of funny because they've already moved on, but there was a show on YouTube from BYU. It was called Studio C. And now I didn't know about it, and apparently it's huge. And I just found out about it, and it's family friendly sketch comedy, and
That's
it's
awesome.
it's
That is
real.
cool.
It's really good. And
What is it on?
It's on YouTube. And they had a series for a while, and then what happened is that and it was these 10 people. They're all friends, and they were all in this show for like 6 or 7 years, and they were paid by the school to do this show and everything. The whole group decided to leave Studio C, the TV show, and relaunch themselves under their own banner to try to broaden their horizons as far as what they're going to be doing. But it's still the goal of family-friendly entertainment. It's called JK Studios. They were just on Bring the Funny, the first week of Bring the Funny on NBC. So like, we kind of have a similar philosophy to what they had, which is just ironic. I didn't know where they were. That it's just the idea of trying to get people. If you're gonna. Like we're trying to do that family friendly thing, but we're trying to bring people out of their house, and that's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
is to get someone out of their house,
Especially this day of
Right.
YouTube and
It's
everything.
hard to
else.
get kids out of the house.
yeah.
It's
Well,
not.
right,
It's not
right.
the parents.
Some parents do, though. I mean, it's every everyone has because and my wife will attest to this too. There's nights where we all come home from our various places, and we're all in the same room on 4 individual devices and not even talking to each other.
Sure, we all have that.
Right? And it's like, okay, so how so we're trying to find a way by bringing back the old school, trying to come in and bring a situation where you and your entire family can come into a situation and be present into a live, interactive, theatrical endeavor and enjoy it on your own level in the same space.
Yeah,
Not,
and let
not
everyone
like
have
you
a
going-
really nice time.
Right, and not like you going to an Ariana Grande concert, which is not a dig. It's not a dig. But you took your daughter because your daughter wants to see Ariana Grande. You knew 2 songs that Ariana Grande did, maybe 3. Am I stretching?
Maybe 1.
Maybe 1. But you took her because she wanted to go. So how much better would it be for you to take your daughter to a situation where she's going to have a good time and you're going to have a good time?
It's funny you say that because we were just talking about it the other day, because Tony brought his daughter to see the Broadway show SpongeBob.
Okay, yes.
And for he bought the tickets because she really wanted to go, and for weeks ahead of time, he was like, "Oh, I can't believe I have to go see." And he came home. He's like, "It was the greatest show
I heard a lot of good things about that
ever."
show.
I
So
loved it.
that's
I
like
loved it.
exactly what you're talking about, where you're just not, babysitting your kid at their event.
Right.
They are going to have an enjoyable, great time too.
It's about entertainment that doesn't pander. You don't want to hone in on a singular age group and exclude everyone else. You want something that everyone of all ages can enjoy, and being an adult, it's still fun and exciting to be there.
Right.
The last show that we had, the last vaudeville show that we had people aging. The youngest was 9 years old in the audience, and the oldest was probably in their 50s. I think.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and things that got laughs. They're supposed to get laughs. Got laughs. People who the musicians, people respected that. It was
Well, that's the thing. That's the hard part. The easy part is making them laugh once they're there. The hard
Right.
part is
Is
getting them
I
there.
agree.
Yeah.
Right.
I completely agree.
I bet you it's a lot of word of mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
the
yeah,
biggest
that's still the way to
response
go.
that we get is when performers bring people who want to come and see them. So
Right.
it's this great experience where, like, your friends are coming to see you, but they also get to experience seeing these other performers. And then you gain new fans, new friends through that.
Right.
Right. I mean, it's that organic, that organic thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hope is to get, it's like Anthony and I knows we talk about this. Like there's the whole idea that back in the day, Pee Wee Herman, not Paul Rubens, but Pee Wee Herman, the character.
Right.
Pee Wee Herman, made an occasional appearance in a movie or two, and
Right.
then took his show to a stage, and people would go see the show, and then that word of mouth took off to the point where he did so many stage shows that they made it into a television show that was still to this day one of the highest rated television shows on Saturday mornings that have ever existed.
Right.
So that's the idea that we go into. Not that we're trying to go to that level, but it's like if we can keep giving people this stuff that they're going to find unique enough to want to come out and see. And in this, as you said it, in this day and age where a vaudeville-style variety show is not a common thing,
Right.
but then everyone's watching America's Got Talent every week on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And it's we're doing that same kind of thing.
You get to see it live.
Right.
You
It
get
came,
to be a part of it.
right. That all comes from variety. That comes from vaudeville, burlesque.
Sure.
That's they all.
It's
they're-
really
they're
an
all-
excellent point.
They're all based
Yeah.
in that same idea. And it's just all been offshoots of that. So that's why, so we're going to keep plugging away and we're going to keep doing it. And,
If there's one thing we are, it's persistent.
and dense. No.
And Anna, is she doing anything Sunday? Does she perform? What does she do?
She's more behind the scenes. She does sculpting and stop motion animation.
Oh.
So she's not doing anything for this Sunday. But next Sunday, we have our Creative Carnival Market on the 28th. And we're just bringing all sorts of visual artists who are bringing in their own pieces, sort of like a gallery and craft fair.
Oh, that's different.
So she's going to have some of her sculpts up there.
What did you call it?
It's our Creative Carnival Market.
Creative Carnival Market. Oh, that's
But it's not a
Different?
carnival in the sense that there'll be a ride.
Right. No.
Okay, just want to be clear.
It's more so like the
There could be.
inside and
No.
outside of the theater is that carnival circus aesthetic.
Okay.
So it's just a carnival of all the wild things that these artists are going to be bringing in. I
Sure.
mean, we have sculptors, we have
Derek's got the
toy
giggles.
makers.
Because the picture in my head is it's a ride just for Sally, and it's a guy.
Right, Sally, right.
It's a guy in a bear costume pulling a red wagon, and Sally's in the back going wee. That's the picture in my head,
Woohoo!
and I think and that's why I'm giggling.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That'd be great. I would go for that.
Go faster, wee!
Sally's so weird. So I would say she's high, but it's a family show.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So she had to bring some of her pieces from England with her.
Yeah, that was a whole experience
I
because
bet.
she's got them like super bubble wrapped in her
Yeah.
suitcase and like got to make sure that they don't break. They're all like meticulously detailed.
Wow.
They are
she
Halloween themed. Just let's make that point perfectly clear.
Shocker. Sculpts? Is it what do you
Yeah.
call it?
There
Yeah,
you go.
sculpts.
So it'd be sculpts of I don't know, like Derek in a Halloween outfit or something.
No, I'm not
I'm sure
that
she could do it.
narcissistic.
But she's
No.
got some of her ghosts, some like Halloween shadow boxes of like little trick or treat, like kind of ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
And I think her biggest one that she's got with her now is there's a horror film called Trick or Treat, which takes place on Halloween. She sculpted a bust of the main character.
Oh wow. Wow.
What are you guys gonna do? Is she gonna do you go over there to see her?
Yeah. I
And you're
went out
just gonna
there
be
in
doing
April to
this
celebrate her 30th.
back and forth. Are you guys gonna does one of you like one country over another?
She
Or?
prefers it here. So
I'm sorry. I give her a hard time because I've never known anyone from another country who wants to leave that country so badly as
Really? Well, Long Island is pretty fun. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
if you lived in, I don't know, some other state or something, maybe she wouldn't find it quite so exciting. But it really is a nice place to
There's
live.
always stuff going on.
There
We're
is.
not so far from the city and from like Coney Island. We did the whole Warriors tour last summer, where we went to all the places from Long Island to Coney Island that the Warriors was filmed at.
Yeah, so she must love it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know if it's too personal. Why doesn't she come?
It's just a matter of not being stable enough to make it
With you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm always unstable.
He is
I am
totally
unhinged.
unstable. And this is me telling him that he's unstable.
Derek and I are a match made in hell.
Wow.
No. Well, and it's difficult at this point in time in the current political climate
Yes.
for anyone from another country to kind of come move to this country.
No,
Even
that's
just
true.
extended stays and things like that. Just
They're really
being
strict
here
about
in
it now.
general.
Yeah.
It's super strict to come visit. It's super strict. Like the last time she came in, not this time around, but she came to visit me twice last year. And the second time she came in, they checked over her passport and stuff. Were like, "You were just here. Why are you back? Like, why so frequently? What
No
are you
kidding.
doing here? When
So-
are you leaving?"
Oh, now I thought it was the opposite. 'Cause, like our friend Elio was just here. I thought it was easier for people if they were already here because like they've already been checked out and
Through
cleared.
the system and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
If they're consistently
Wow.
visiting, they want to know like why you're visiting so much and not applying for like the means to make a permanence.
Wow. So she had said, my man is here,
Yeah.
and then do they even double check that? Like, who's your man? Where
I
is he?
haven't had them like contact me about
Right,
you know,
right.
is this real?
Little
It just
small
seems
black
like
limousine driving
Yeah.
past your puppet theater, checking you out.
She shows a picture of him in like some Halloween costume, and they're like, "We're gonna have to ask you to leave."
but like even to that extent, like she has to have a social media presence for them to verify like the legitimacy of some of the things that she does. Like they
Sure.
check in on what her activities like on Facebook and Instagram, and like it's a
And that's
whole
because
different
she posted
background
her
check.
old face. That's right. Wow. So Robert Shapiro, Warriors, come out and play, he says.
Yes.
Hey, I forgot about that movie. Yeah, that movie has quite a cult following now.
Oh yeah.
See, that you should do with the puppets.
I would love to.
Saturday nights at like midnight or something, do the puppets Warriors?
Warriors Shadowcast
I-
over the movie.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
you'd fill up at least 3/4 of that place, if not
All
the
right.
whole thing.
All right, I
Advertise
pick-
it at
I-
Coney Island.
I claim Ajax.
See that? I gave him an idea with the puppets. Now you got the
I know
Warriors.
you're just making
thing.
everything. How
I
about
got
like
everything
a?
Well,
going
Eric
on.
wants to do Highlander. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I
yeah.
love Highlander.
That would be kind of cool, though. Like late Saturday night, like stuff like that. That would be funny, man.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
There's one theater that did a shadowcast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show with puppets. So that was a big success. It was an
Yeah.
awesome thing to see.
It's something you would consider.
I would definitely
again,
consider
I would think
it. I
you'd
love
fill
the
it-
idea of incorporating puppets into anything.
Sure.
We
can
did
get-
Waiting for Godot at the theater.
Right,
and
I remember
we did it
Derek
all
told
with
us that.
full
You should
scale
do the-
puppets.
You should do The Godfather. You should do Rocky, Star Wars,
Kill Bill.
Kill
Pulp
Bill with
Fiction.
puppets.
I heard you love that movie, Sally.
I love Kill Bill.
It's a lot of fun.
Because
I was thinking about the other day, like Quentin Tarantino can't make a bad movie.
He's so
Some
great.
would disagree with that.
I know they would, but they're
I
wrong.
know, but even his bad movies are
they're
really
fun.
great.
You can sit down and have
Yeah.
a cinematic
He doesn't
experience.
have a bad movie.
What's his worst movie?
Like, don't get me started on the Airbender, M.
Oh.
Night,
That's M. Night
whatever.
Shyamalan. That's
Yeah.
not M. Night
and,
Shyamalan.
and he's fantastic,
Right.
but after he did that movie, I was like, what the? What-
I mean,
what-
yeah, no,
what?
I'd have to agree. I mean, like I really enjoyed Hateful Eight. I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
that
me
movie.
too.
Some people didn't. My wife is not a fan of Tarantino just in general. Just, she's his cinema style. She's just not a fan of it.
I love it. It's so
I
over
love
the
it.
top.
Right.
I
and-
love
but
the
that- and
fact that
that's
he
fine,
spends
you know?
as much time doing anything as he does picking out each and every song all
Right.
by himself. Like, I love that.
His new film is
the new
out
one
and
looks great.
available next week, I think.
Yeah, I
looking
can't
forward
I
to
think it
wait.
looks great. I
See
think it
that.
does look good. Yeah.
What do you think is his worst movie?
Let's see. Okay.
I don't know.
Personally, to me, now this is going to fly in
have
the
to
face.
Google it.
This is going to fly. No, this is going to fly in the face of somebody else. You know, I am not a huge fan of Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
Personally,
I agree.
That's just me. To come off of Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I think that was the next one,
And that was the
wasn't it?
next one.
Like, Django's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Love
like,
that one.
so I mean, worse is personal preference. So,
Right.
so if I had to pick one, is there a Tarantino movie I'd like to watch again the least? It'd be Jackie Brown.
I could watch Inglorious Bastards every year.
Oh, you know what? That might have been my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved it. You weren't crazy about it.
Which one?
Inglorious
Inglourious
Bastards.
Basterds.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. Was From Dusk Till Dawn? He was in it, but
He
is
was
that one
he
of
was
his?
in it. No, it was Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Which is why when they ended up doing Grindhouse later on, the Grindhouse double feature.
So cool.
Yeah, Kurt Russell is my favorite actor of all time.
Really?
Kurt Russell? Yeah.
Yes.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell is my favorite, hands down.
I'm not saying he's
No,
bad. I'm
yeah,
saying,
no.
like the absolute favorite.
Yes.
Wow.
it's only
Wow.
because
Because
he
I don't even
played
know if
Santa
I have an
Claus.
absolute
No,
favorite.
no. When he played Santa Claus, I was like, oh, that's like my life coming full circle.
What,
But
when did he play Santa Claus?
on a
Christmas
Netflix movie,
Chronicles.
Christmas Chronicles, it is so good, Tony. You got to
Beautiful.
watch that. It's really good. But no, I gotta understand. Like Kurt Russell. Like when I was growing up, he was making the movies that I loved the most. When
When he played Elvis.
Well, I remember
joking.
Elvis. I was a little young for the. I mean, I wasn't. I was like 4 years old when he played Elvis, right? 78, something like that. Anyway, but he did Escape from New York. He did The Thing. He did Big Trouble in Little China. He
Right.
did Overboard.
Amazing.
He did Stargate.
I loved Overboard.
It's one of my
know
favorite
it's
movies.
like one of my guilty pleasures.
No, it's
sitting
one of my
around
favorite
watching Overboard.
So if Feet to the Fire, if I had to pick a favorite actor of all time, anyone who knows me, Kurt Russell would be the guy I would pick. I have actors that I love for different reasons and this and that. But if there's one guy, he's the one guy. Because he made the movies that really spoke
Touched
to me.
you. Yeah.
At my formative years, he had his the 80s where like Tango and Cash. People piss on that movie because it's not a great movie. I understand it's a buddy cop action
I
movie.
barely remember
but
it,
I will
sorry.
watch that movie over and over again because it's got Kurt Russell in it. But and I thought he was great. His hooking up with Tarantino works because I think he's the think about it. If you saw Death Proof?
It's funny you say that because Anna says Death Proof was terrible.
I didn't
No,
see it.
I don't-
disagree with her.
Anna.
Anna.
She's packing her bags, heading back. I'd never even heard of this one.
Okay.
I
Death
haven't
They
either.
made the grind. Okay, so he and Robert Rodriguez did the Grindhouse double feature. All right.
That I remember.
Right, and that was his section. So
Death Proof and Planet Terror.
Planet Terror. I couldn't think of that. Planet Terror was Robert Rodriguez's, which is kind of like a science zombie crazy
Zombie
movie.
film protagonist.
Right.
Machine gun leg.
Yeah, and then
I need
Tarantino
that. I need
made
that attachment.
because the whole idea was it was an homage to that time of cinema where it was like that
Gritty.
gonzo gritty. And right down to the point where they did the whole thing where the main character, like in Rodriguez's Planet Terror, Bruce Willis is the biggest name in his movie, and they shot it traditionally, where you never see a main character interact with him because they did all of his shooting in one day. That was how they used to do it back then.
Right.
They used to pay a huge name actor, and they pay him for one day. They shoot all of his scenes in one day, and then they do use a body double or something else for the other scenes, so you never have to pay the guy again.
Wow.
And so it's genius how they did that. In Death Proof is an homage to the woman like girl power, but at the same time,
It's so reminiscent of Faster Pussycat Kill Kill.
Yeah, and Vanishing Point and all those kind of like 70s car movies. So, but and it's got an all-star cast in it too. But Kurt Russell plays the antagonist in that. And I think if you didn't have Kurt Russell, the movie it would not be as good. Like Kurt Russell makes it better.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely makes it better, but I still love it. I think.
I do. Oh, but
Robin Eve says, "Are you guys trying to scar me for life? I cried watching Christmas Chronicles," and then she says, "I ate a bug."
Okay. Robin, come on. Tell Tony how great Christmas Chronicles is. Even the scene in the middle where he breaks in the song, even that part, which is everyone makes
Kurt
fun
Russell
of.
sings.
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah, he has a nice voice.
Yeah.
He has a really good voice.
It's too powerful.
No, my favorite piece of Kurt Russell trivia is his cameo in
Forrest Gump.
That's it. His vocal cameo in Forrest Gump, which people don't even know it's him sometimes.
I can't even think.
He's
Yeah,
Elvis.
wait.
He's the voice of Elvis.
Oh, okay.
He's not Elvis. Elvis is a different
Right,
actor.
right.
But he's the voice of Elvis.
Oh, that's great. I didn't
Because-
even know
yeah.
that.
Do you like Bill Murray?
I love
That's right.
Bill.
Yeah, I ate a
I like
bug
Bill
from Overboard. That's what. Yeah.
Did you see his Christmas special on Netflix? a couple
Oh,
years ago?
very
Bill Murray.
Murray
Bill Murray, I
Christmas.
What was that?
Dark.
It
It
was-
was dark.
I didn't get it, man. I didn't get it
was-
at all.
It was. I get it.
And I love Bill
It
Murray.
was meant to be a bit nihilistic.
Wait, what movie?
Bill Murray made a Christmas
The
special.
Christmas special on Netflix.
I think it's called A Very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 years ago? 3 years ago?
I think it was 3 years
Yeah.
ago. I think it's
Three?
2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Was that
4
long
years
ago?
ago.
now?
They,
Yeah.
they wanted to play off of the whole
didn't get it,
Lost
man.
in Translation vibe that he had. Like that was the, that,
I really like that movie.
That's the vibe that they use for the Christmas special.
Okay.
But then at the same time, it's surreal, and avant-garde's not what I'm going for. What's the word I'm looking for? Where like
And he was in Scrooged
Sad.
too,
Yes,
right?
he was in
Okay.
Scrooged.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Well, like I said, Bill Murray has gone on record to say that he made 3 movies, and those 3 movies set him up for life. He said he made Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters made him a household name. Because people, he had done stuff before that, but Ghostbusters, because it was a huge thing, made him a household name.
The thing with Rudy, he was before Ghostbusters, right? He was like a camp counselor. Was that him?
Yes, that was Meatballs.
Meatballs. Well, I thought.
But he had done
Love
Meatballs.
that.
He had done Stripes. He had
Yeah.
done
Caddyshack.
But he wasn't a household name. I mean, he was on SNL, but Ghostbusters put him in a whole new stratosphere.
Absolutely. Well, look at Tootsie. I mean, people don't even to
Yeah,
this
he's in
day don't even
Tootsie.
realize he's in that
Yeah.
movie. And he was great in that movie.
Yeah, yeah, and it's where the
Right?
Buffalo
You're sitting
Roam
there
is
right now
his.
thinking Bill Murray was in Tootsie.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
he is. He's the roommate.
Right.
He's Dustin Hoffman's roommate.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
and then he made Scrooged, which became a perennial Christmas favorite. So and then he made Groundhog Day. Those 3
Yeah.
movies set him up for life.
Wow.
He has more money than he'll ever need, and that's why he does what he does now. His last 15 years of his career has been, I'm just going to show up and do stuff because
Right.
what do I got to lose?
Oh, we should get him in here.
He's got nothing else to
If
do.
he shows up, he might. You never can tell.
He was just in The Dead Don't Die, zombie film.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
That's out now.
I didn't want to see that one.
I want
to see because the people are in it, but I'm not a zombie guy, so I don't want to see
Yeah, me
zombie.
neither.
I like zombie movies.
They're a good time. You like Planet Terror then?
Planet, yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
They're more like over the top, like science-y chemical zombies, not like
Than like the Walking Dead groaning.
type, right?
I like both.
Right. So yeah, it's more along that line, like a 28 Days Later kind of zombie.
Yeah.
All right, so the Long Island Puppet Theater, their 3-year anniversary this Sunday, July 21st, starting at noon, going till around 5-ish, right over there. What is it? Is that? No, that's not. Is that Heights Place?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Heights Place.
10 Heights Place. We are the Circus Stripe building.
Very
You
nice.
can't miss it.
So go to the sweet shop at 11, and then just walk on. If you go out the back of the sweet shop, just walk straight, and you'll see the theater. You can't miss it. Be there at noon. Lots of great stuff going on there. Is there anything about the event that we didn't touch upon that you wanted to tell us?
I think we touched on everyone.
Yeah.
We
Very
talked
nice.
about all the amazing actors and performers we're going to have there. All the stuff
mermaid.
we're going to have going on in between then. Tickets are only $15. We're at 10 Heights Place. Starts at noon, ends at around 5. Come in for a good time.
That's great. Yeah, you can't beat that price. So that's again fun for kids of all ages right there. That's great.
right.
That's this Sunday. What do you got? You got anything else you want to push?
I'll be in Port Jefferson Library on Saturday from 12 to 3 as part of their. They have a new theme for our libraries this year. It's reading. It's about outer space, spaces for reading, or something like that. That's the theme. So it's their big kickoff parade for our carnival, and they have a lot of things going on. And I'll be twisting balloons there from 12 to 3 on Saturday.
Very nice. That's great. So all right, I'm just
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, because it's
Thursday,
Thursday. We
Felix
have to
is
get out of
coming
here
in.
for
Right,
Felix. So there you go. Anthony and Derek and Al and Kirby. They all were nice enough to hang out with us today. And Anna. Anna.
We love you, Anna.
We were waiting for you today, Anna.
That's all right.
This was it. This was your opportunity to come in without Eric getting his claws on you. Now I can't help you now. Next time.
It's like Anthony forgets something every time. Like first
can't
he
help-
forgot the
That's
puppets.
true.
Now he forgot
He didn't
his
forget his girlfriend. She's.
Oh, I knew I forgot.
I left her in the car.
Oh no!
He needs a
I
checklist
didn't
or
open the
something.
windows.
Oh no!
Poor Anna's sweating in
She's
the
not
car.
used to this temperature. She's from London.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. So there you go. So that's the Long Island Puppet Theater. Head on over there on Sunday. Lots of great stuff happening there. And then if you're looking for a great comedy show this weekend, head on over to Governor's Comedy Clubs, one of 3. Governor's in Levittown. Let's see what's going on there. Tomorrow, Friday night. Yeah, that's tomorrow. J.P. Justice. Saturday, Pete Davidson. And Monday, this coming Monday, Michael Rappaport.
Wow.
I don't know why he's doing a Monday, but I'm sure he'll fill it up, and we're gonna I don't know. I got to talk to him, see if we can get in here. The Little Room at the Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. The Little Room. Tonight is stand-up comedy workshop with Carrie Carravis. Tomorrow night, Loose Cannon Comics. And Saturday night, Date Night Live with Connie and Chrissy. Billy Mira will be there for that. Sal Governale. And our own Anthony Rodia will be there. The Brokerage in Belmore. Let's see. Tonight, the Long Island Laugh-Off continues. Friday and Saturday, Rich Voss. The Long Island Laugh-Off continues on Sunday as well. And don't forget, Knockem Dead Comedy will be there October 25th. McGuire's in Bohemia.
For a Halloween show. You guys should come.
Halloween.
Tell me more.
Murder
That's
mystery.
right. That's right.
That's
We're
right.
doing our
She'll be in town.
we're doing our murder mystery. Oh, she'll be in town for Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Like, you don't think that's going to happen?
on.
I didn't know if maybe he was going there or something. I don't know. Oh, she actually wrote she's sorry for not coming in. But then there's a black heart next to
Yeah,
it.
she
That's
gave
a
us a
little
black
spooky.
heart.
That's a good thing.
That's
She's
a
like,
good thing?
I'm really
From her,
sorry.
that's a good thing.
Go die.
I thought maybe she was a
No.
Joan Jett fan.
Oh, that's nice.
She's a goth girl.
Oh, is she? She's
Yeah.
goth.
Yeah, goth girls do that black heart thing.
Does she wear the the combat boots and shit?
Yep.
Really? All right.
Nice.
She'll kick me in the nuts. Did I do the brokerage? I did. McGuire's in Bohemia. Tonight, the All-Star Comedy Show. Tomorrow night, Ben Moore. Saturday night, Gilbert Gottfried. And Sunday is Sunday Night Funnies. And once again, Knockem Dead Comedy, as you heard. Go to govs.com for full schedule for governors, ticket information, everything you need to know for governors' shows right there. Govs.com. And don't forget, Knockem Dead Comedy, as you heard, we're going to be at the Brokerage in Belmore, October 25th, for a special Halloween murder mystery event. What's better than a murder at Halloween, huh?
Nothing.
And it's our 80s theme show, so you can wear your favorite 80s outfits, because we're also having a costume contest. But you don't have to wear just your 80s outfit. You can wear any costume. And again, we're having a costume contest. So a costume contest.
No costume if you're a shy introvert.
But
Just
then
come
you
and have fun.
can't win in a contest.
Okay, we're okay
Right.
with that.
Okay. But you get
Unless
to see,
you're portraying a shy introvert as your costume.
there you
And
go.
then
So
you
you might win
win.
after all. So night of laughs, music, mystery, death, and costumes. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com. Don't forget, where were we? Friday, July 26th, we'll be doing our mob-themed murder mystery at Frank's Steaks in Jericho. Great food, great time. It's a great time all around. And, of course, there's lots of great shows here at govsradio.com. Sunday nights, Joey Kola live from Governor's Green Room. That returns in September. Monday afternoons at 1, Funny Tank. Monday nights at 6:30, Steve Squared. Monday nights at 8, The Wirt Show with Mike and Pete, which returns this Monday. And Jam Joe's Acoustic Monday. Speaking of Blackhearts, Ricky Bird, one of the original members of Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. He's joining Joe's Acoustic Mondays on August 5th. He's a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. He's a session guy. He has a new album out. He'll be here with Joe DeJesu on August 5th. So this Monday, catch The Wirt Show with Mike and Pete. Great stuff, a lot of fun. They talk about beer. They talk about all sorts of cool stuff. Tuesday mornings at 10, Tea Time with Teresa. Tuesday nights at 8, Sorry Not Sorry with Anthony Rodia. Wednesdays at 7:30, Three's Company. Dan Romano at 9. Thursday afternoons, Let's Eat Long Island with Chef Felix. He just walked by. He'll be in here in a half hour. And then this morning we had the premiere of the Long Island Breakfast Club show with Tina Valentina. It went well. She got a lot of phone calls, a lot of good response. So congratulations to her. She'll be back on Monday, right? She's on every Monday morning and Thursday morning at 9:30. So tune into that. And don't forget, Two Girls, One Mic premieres this Tuesday night. It's going to be on around 9. It's going to follow Anthony Rodia when he's done. So it could be a little before 9, could be a little after 9. Depends on technical difficulties. Who knows what goes on around here. But figure around 9 o'clock. Two Girls, One Mic. Big premiere this coming Tuesday. And, of course, there's us, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. We're on every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We thank you guys for the hearts, the likes, the comments, the phone calls, all the support. It's great. And don't forget to buy a koozie so that we can, we're doing that. Koozie! Damn it! Koozie! I don't know what is wrong with me. Koozie. Don't forget to buy a
Have
koozie.
time, we can make a list.
Yeah, true. Don't forget, I'm just turning your mic off. Don't forget to buy a koozie. We're raising money for the studio here so that we can make some improvements. And if the koozies sell well, then we're going to move on to hats and shirts and all sorts of stuff, and maybe balloons. We'll move on to balloons. All right. So join us tomorrow. I don't think we have a guest lined up as of yet. However, I have asked David Clark to come on. David Clark, he has a Billy Joel tribute band called Songs in the Attic. They're playing in Levittown tomorrow night. He's also fills the Billy Joel seat in the Lords of 52nd Street. He's going to try and get here, but he lives in Jersey because he's a flat lever. But he's hoping to get here to do our show with us on his way to his gig in Levittown, which is right here in Levittown. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to email him and bombard and blow up his Facebook page and say, go do that show. Go do the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio show tomorrow. So that way he has no choice but to come here. So, what's that? Guilt him into it? Shame him into it. That's right. So there you go. So if not, we'll see if anybody else is around to join us tomorrow as well. So we'll be back tomorrow at 11. Once again, thank you, pal. Thank you, Anthony. Long Island Puppet Theater. Don't forget, Sunday at noon. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 11. See ya.